Looking down from the Niagara Escarpment towards the city of St. Catharines, we are in the Niagara region for this year's Scotties Tournament of Hearts. They were champions a year ago. They're champions again. They are the two-time national champions, and they do look like the team to beat through the first couple of days here in St. Catharines. The home team, Team Rachel Homan and Team Ontario, have blasted out of the blocks. 3 straight wins, tied for top spot on the leaderboard. They are the tag team skips at this year's Scotties. The duo of Shannon Kleibrink, Heather Nedwin hope their experience push Alberta into the playoffs. Draw 6 next. Once again, it feels like spring here in the Garden City, St. Catharines, the Meridian Center, going up to about a high of 7. Overnight showers predicted, high of 12 tomorrow. But the ice maker says he's got it all under control in this beautiful brand new building. No draw this morning. Last night, draw 5, PEI against the defending champions, Team Canada. Chelsea Carey scored 3 in 9, had a 3-point lead. Oh my, gave it right back to PEI and Robin McPhee. So that means we go to the extra shot rock back edge of the 4, and so Carey needing to draw the pin, and this is the shot of a defending champion as she goes on to the win. 8-7 the final in the extra. It means that we still have the 2 teams on top undefeated, Ontario, Manitoba, and 3 teams still looking for their first wins, Prince Edward Island, Saskatchewan, and British Columbia, through 2 days and 5 draws of play. As on this holiday Monday for many of you across the country, we say hello, Canada, and welcome back to our continuing coverage of the Scotties. Cheryl Russell alongside. Well, Alberta, as we mentioned, are tag teaming this one, as you have Shannon Kleibrink and Heather Nedwin skipping this team, and both of them picking up wins so far, but does it prevent some problems?
Well, it does. You know, all the teams will talk about the first weekend being the opportunity to learn the ice, to figure out the tendencies of your players, and to really settle in. But for Shannon, she's only had 2 games to do that versus Rachel's 3, so she's going to have to fast track that opportunity, learn, and also settle in and get the feel back for what draw weight is.
Rachel Homan has said right along that her focus is on the trials. They've worked hard at improving their game. The rock's in play out here in those first 3 games. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, it's incredible. They're a very confident team, always have been, but it's a little bit one-dimensional the last couple of years. A shift in strategy this time around. That confidence level's not there because of that hitting ability that they're all famous for. It's with rocks in play, very comfortable. If Rachel right there, if she can make those draws throughout the rest of this week, they're the team to beat.
So when we come back on this family day here in Ontario, it is the 2-time Canadian champion out of the Ottawa Curling Club, Rachel Homan, as she goes against the former Olympic bronze medalist and Alberta Shannon Kleibrink.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere. The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures. By Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada. And by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
So after the morning off, we're back at it here. Full slate at the Meridian Center. British Columbia, Marla Mallet tries to win her first. Bev Balil will try to keep it going, and Robin McPhee still looking for win number 1 out of Charlottetown. Our featured game is on Sheet C. Newfoundland and Labrador go against the undefeated Michelle Englot and Manitoba. Ontario against Alberta. Rachel Homan, Shannon Kleibrink. Time to meet the teams now is brought to you by Home Hardware. Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.
Hi, I'm Rachel Homan, skip of Team Ontario. Our lead is Lisa Weigel. Our second is Joanne Courtney. Our third is Emma Miskew, and we curl out of the Ottawa Curling Club.
Hi, I'm Shannon Kleibrink, skip of Team Alberta. Our lead is Allison Thiessen. Second is Sarah Wilkes.
third is Lisa Amy, and we curl out of the Okotoks Curling Club.
So Rachel Homan out quickly, has the brush down just outside the edge of the 8. It means that she has lost that draw to the button. Lisa Weigel gets us underway. Ontario playing the red. Alberta and Kleibrink playing the yellow. They have the hammer here in this first 10 on this 6th draw. Family Day in Ontario, several provinces. Louis Riel Day in Manitoba. Islander Day in PEI. Heritage Day in Nova Scotia. So wherever you are, if you have the day off, you'll hope you'll enjoy your holiday.
Probably similar.
Shannon Kleibrink returning to the ice after missing the game last evening.
Yeah, she said her back's feeling really well better. She just wanted to take last night off just to rest it because it can be a long week.
Line's good.
I think the conversation that they would have had her and Shannon after last night is about the ice, because Shannon played the first day and the ice was different just because it was fresh, it was green, and so now they have had to have some communication to discuss what it was like and how it's changed from that day.
That's the next wave in our strategy with our coaching, I think. We've always had, the 4 players play, and then if somebody gets hurt, in comes the 5th. They've managed this well. She had that whole day's rest, which is what she's going to need to get through this long week. And then to bring Heather in, Heather Nedowan, world-class skip, and play lead in a game to get that draw weight, to get that feel. And she went out and skipped and curled 88%.
Yeah, she was brilliant.
Really good management.
Wait, it's close. 5. Room. 5. Where, Joe? 5. Room. Line's okay. Get it here. Gotta go. Yep. Really light. 4. Drag it. Hard, guys.
It's terrific to see that we've got stones in play right away. Nothing up and down the sheet here with these two teams, despite the tight guard. Let's take a look at the keys to the game. We'll start with Ontario and Rachel Homan.
And how many times do we see Rachel blank that first hand? It's a different team now. It's goals for, not goals against, the way it used to be for this Homan team. They can hit. The defense is legendary. Look for a lot of points on the board. That's what they've done so far this week. And all because the first ones are in zone 3. And believe it or not, that's where those 2 rocks are. Control that scoring area. That's what they're so good at. Then they can either come around or run them in.
Yeah, the all-important control zone. Just in front of the rings, you can run those back.
Hard there, you got it. Gotta go. Hard, gotta go. Gotta go to get even. Hard. All you got. Keep going. Hard there, a little more.
Trying to even it up with the shot rock top edge of the 4. The keys to the game now for Alberta and Shannon Kleibrink.
You know, when I looked at the stats for these two teams, the one stat they had in common was their ability to force, both coming in at 57% force ability, and that's going to be the key for Shannon to shut down this high-scoring Homan team. And then just because of Shannon not being out here a lot, master the ice, have some conversation with the 2 players in front of her, talk about what they feel, what they see, catch on as fast as she can.
Keys to the game are brought to you by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
Sorry, I didn't see it.
That's what we're talking about, zone 3. Control the scoring area. Now look, what's one nose hit, buried rock, staggered guards. Trouble already for Alberta.
Yeah.
Look at the little stagger they leave.
I like that. Yeah. Just 9. Okay.
Okay, you got it.
Looks like
a lot of ice, don't you think?
Yeah, for 9.
Okay.
Eight. Whoa. 8. Whoa. Close, Allie. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yes. Hard.
Angle it back, and we'll spin it
That's really
to
good,
the
Sarah.
edge.
Good shot.
Still shot stone. Belongs to Ontario without. So Heather Nedowan is back on the bench as the 5th player after playing yesterday as skip. As we say good afternoon, Kathy Gauthier. You know, 5th players, what? They grab the brushes and they prepare the mid-game snacks, but not her.
No, she's really gone much more beyond that. Really tried to find a way to make sure that Shannon could play as much as she could throughout the week. Got onto a massage therapist's Facebook page to find someone to come to their room, their home base as she calls it, to treat Shannon every day. Well, they came out of the woodwork here in St. Catharines to try to support this team. The one they chose, his name is Gabriel. He's not only the professor at massage therapy at Fanshawe College here, but he worked with the senior men and women's basketball, the wheelchair basketball team at Rio Olympics. So he is top notch. He comes every day to treat. So not only does she play lead, she can skip, but she's also recruiting talent to the team. That's what the new fifths look like.
Little up. Close. Closely. No.
Two-time Canadian champion. Heather Nedowin. Now roll it over. Going to get it there. Not quite. But still that one center guard to work with.
Pretty straight, just a tiny bit of finish.
Okay.
Cam.
Stay close. This should come up.
Okay.
Don't see too many teams do this very often. Jones does it, Jennifer Jones, but that inside-out hit. We just get in that habit because the first few rocks at the end are outside-in draws that we play outside-in hits. You need to know all the paths. This is a good move.
Hard. Really hard. Hard for roll.
And no roll.
Yeah, probably control. Yeah.
9-5.
Sorry, Reese. A little full on here.
9-5, good.
Release.
Pretty straight, eh?
Yeah, come up a little at the end. Where I
So
let it
Shannon
go.
changing turns here.
Letting it go.
Lisa Amy, one of the many who are making their debuts here at the Scotties.
9-8.
A lifelong curling dream come true for her.
9-8.
Oh, and pretty good numbers for her already. You know how excited she was to step out on this ice for the first time. That brings with it a lot of nerves.
It's 10, you guys. It's 10.
You just get the feeling with Alberta, if they can get over that first 3, 4, 5 games, whatever it is, where you kind of just start to breathe, they'll be very dangerous.
No. Hair solid. Clean. No. Little solid. Close, Joe. Yep. Hard. Really hard. Really hard.
Now, underneath. And they'll roll it all the way across. We've seen that. That seems to be a little tendency of the ice on this after 2 days. When it busts, when it breaks, it really does go.
Especially early, Cheryl. It's there's still some fresh pebble up there, and as you throw rocks down that same spot, the very tips of the pebble start to get a little smoother, a little flatter. They never flatten right out like they would at a curling club because the water's so pure here, and the ice is much colder. But it's easy to over curl on a hit early in the end.
I think these teams match up really well because Shannon doesn't take a ton of risks, and if you take a ton of risks against a team like Homan who scores so many points, that could put you. I think for her, she wants to keep the game tight, keep it close till the half, take your chances with hammer. You never want to get too behind with these guys. They get hitting, and you never get another chance to get back in the game.
But, Russ, I mean, I guess Shannon doesn't want to be drawn into it, but sometime you're going to have to go with her. You're going to have to match her shot for shot.
Yeah, exactly, and I agree with both of you because in this case, Shannon drew the pin. She's confident. They've got hammer. If you're going to beat a great team, it might be early where the veteran skip might be able to catch that ice a little quicker. That's how Shannon beat Northern Ontario. She figured that ice out, that tricky sheet B in a hurry.
Yep. Nice and straight here.
Yes, dude. I didn't think we were even going to roll apart.
It continues to be mild here in Southern Ontario, and that opening day on Saturday, the ice got a little frosty. Didn't get to the point where the games were affected. You just had to be able to handle it and read it and to deal with it. And the teams that did benefited from it. But yesterday, no problem. The building is only a couple of years old. It's beautiful. Seats around 5,300. Dave Merklinger and his crew of some 20 people have done a great job.
Clean, just clean. Whoa. Down. Clean. Yep, a little bit. Yep.
The number's not as high for Shannon at 70%. Her second game, she struggled with draw weight, and a lot of teams we saw out there did. They were struggling with the paths. So with the ice being as good as it is now, you'll see Shannon, that number creep back up again.
A little bit less.
10-2.
10-2. Yeah, you were 10-0. Wow, just nothing.
Just doesn't move there yet.
Okay,
Curling more good than yesterday.
Control?
Yeah.
Both skips.
Don't mind to say
Same
hair
time,
more.
figured out it's straighter in that spot than yesterday.
How are you throwing it?
Straight through.
Okay.
They're setting it and they're still coming back.
Not much communication is there. They're just so in tune with each other.
Happens after playing together for so many years. Sometimes you have to watch that because things get left unsaid, but this team does a lot of debriefing after the games.
I think the three of us need to have a little chat. There's some things that are left unsaid.
Great weight.
Ride home in the car. Car can't be wide enough.
State 5. You can hold this here. Okay.
It's like a drive home from marriage counseling. You just want to go get. Can you get farther on either side of the car?
One on the roof.
I'll ride up here.
Close.
Final stone and looking for the blank.
Yep. 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 Hard. Okay, good shot.
It started off as if we had those staggered guards. We might be in for something here, but Alberta gets themselves out of it. We put a blank on the board in the first. Let's start our updates with the game between Quebec and so far winless PEI, but it's PEI with the pressure on Eve Belil.
Well, for Robin McPhee, made a great shot on her final stone, came through that tiny port that you saw in front, made contact with the Quebec stone and rolled under, and that's forcing Eve way out into the wings to get into the house for the single. Looking for the forefoot.
Eve Belil from the Mount Royal Curling Club, PEI from the Charlottetown Curling Complex.
Stay on it. Stay on it. Get second.
Oh, and a little rub will straighten it out, and just no curl left in it, and so it'll be a steal of one for McPhee and Prince Edward Island looking for their first win. Another team looking for their first win, BC's Marla Mallet, and they come out of the Golden Ears Curling Club in Maple Ridge against the Northwest Territories and Carrie Galusha.
Well, she made a good one on her first. She came through a hole and hit and rolled behind, but then Carrie Galusha able to make a good one, and it is that good one, that shot stone, trying to find the forefoot.
Mallet returning to the game after a couple of years away, former finalist, losing the final to Jennifer Jones back in 2009. And one it is.
One yellow.
The Territories with the advantage there. Here in this beautiful Meridian Center, opened in 2014, home of the Niagara Ice Dogs of the Ontario Hockey League. Our featured game, Ontario. Rachel Homan, 3 straight wins. Shannon Kleibrink, Alberta, 2-1 coming in. And the blank in that first means that once again, Alberta will have last drop. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
Two great shots by Allison. Come around perfectly. Lisa was able to get to the nose of it, and then Allison, the same thing.
We talked about zone 3 of the keys for Team Ontario. That long guard is not where they wanted it. And now there could be some fireworks because both teams can get around that with the perfectly speed. And that's exactly what Alberta just did. That's right underneath the guard. Really, I couldn't believe they could roll that far.
It was really nice weight control by Allison.
Line's a little tight.
5, 6.
Yep.
6. 6.
Oh.
5.
Yep. Tap it hard.
5.
Hard. Tap it as far as you can. Go.
Come on now.
Good
Hard.
over curl.
Gotta tap this hard. Yep. Push it in the open hard.
It's not bad.
It works.
And Manitoba with Michelle Englot out of the Granite in Winnipeg, looking to win 4 straight.
You like that?
Takes the lead on Stacey Curtis, Newfoundland and Labrador.
Top 12. Okay, you got it. Space here.
Shannon talked a lot about Sarah through the provincial playdowns and how invaluable she is to help with strategy, but her level of play, I mean, she comes into this already 84%. She's had a great start. strong player, and I think she helps Shannon with ice reading as well.
Bumping this? Yep. Yep. Whoa, let it dive, let it dive. Whoa. Yep.
Wrong way.
Roll it off, that. Okay.
Front end could have done a little better job of being proactive there. That was never going to slow down in time. So brush it all away and change that angle. The yellow's there now.
3/4 works. Okay. Normal. Hey, Joe. Normal. Control.
That's what some of the top teams do the best. Get a 60% shot. How do you get 100% out of it?
Right.
You know, there's always a plan B. There's always an option.
Yeah, well said. That's the difference, isn't it? At the high level.
Yeah. Let's make sure we get the yellow one.
Just a shade on the high side here, maybe the 1 o'clock position, and that red that's sandwiched in the middle should go right back onto the yellow. Might squirt out in the open a little bit, but they could sit two here.
No.
Yep. Really hard. All the way. Hard, Lise. Really hard. Really hard.
Got it by the guard. And then just chips it across the face of shot stone.
Shoot. Probably clean them.
You only have half on the outside.
Yeah, but keeping your broom down is not going to make it
Do
go
this.
like that straight.
Push this one over there. 8-5. Okay.
It really took off, and I'm not sure whether that pick, they seemed to be a little bit perplexed after it stopped.
And their rocks, you don't tend to see very often over curl with Team Homan.
Talked to Dave Merklinger, and he kind of gave me the old, well, now that the frost is gone, the humidity's, we might get a little more curl. And
Really hard, guys. Hard. Push. Hard.
another one busting.
Hard. Whoa. Sit. Okay.
Kicks the one stone a little too far, and so it is just sitting the 1 now for Alberta. Edge of the 4-foot tee line, and around 9 o'clock, and they do have last rock.
Okay.
It's great, though, that they left it in the ring.
Yeah.
Still an opportunity to have two
You
in
want to
there.
throw here, Em? Sure.
No lack of curl in this spot.
Down normal. Clean it. Whoa. On me.
Whoa. Sorry. Wasn't saying it.
Hard. No roll.
And roll they do. Inside towards the center line will stop back 4.
That was just control. I think we keep.
Nice throw, Em. Under, and it just leaves room for 1. Gotta go this way.
Yeah, smart thinking by Shannon. You do
9-5.
roll under, and they freeze, and there goes your end. So roll away.
You got it, Lise. Weight down.
No.
9-8. No. We're out there a bit. Weight's good. Weight's good. There it goes. Go. Yeah. No. No, you're good. Whoa. Not too far. Good.
And Ray roll it to the edge of the 4.
Smart by Shannon again. You see that veteran leadership. She didn't want to roll it too far away because it would set up a yellow double.
Same weight.
Hey.
Down normal.
Okay. Down normal.
Your opponent can always roll back, but to roll perfectly buried is such a low percentage. And it's, I think, where Shannon left, that's a real good spot.
Same weight.
Easy. Clean.
Look quiet. Clean it. Coming down. Yeah. Really hard. Control. Really hard. Hard to stay.
And rolling it the other way again as they trade sides of the house. But it's well now, back of the tee line, sitting back edge of the 8.
Yeah, I didn't, because they threw a bunch of shots there. I didn't think it would.
Yeah, I thought you kicked out a little slower, but you had a nice ad, so I thought it
I kicked out slower on purpose because I wanted to.
Yeah.
That's how important it is to throw the right speed. And Emma was right up the stick. Rachel did not yell once to sweep it till it was 2/3 of the way down. All of a sudden, it's a little lighter than they expected. Allows it to curl. Good opportunity here. Just sneak one in half buried.
Yeah, down. Hard. Really hard,
Really push Ali Thiessen and Sarah Wilkes. Lisa Amy Stone won't get there.
Fine, Lise.
But in a spot where it could maybe be bumped up.
It is good awareness to try and get the little roll off and not give up on it.
And real close, Lise.
Yeah.
Perfect weight.
Close,
Let it go. Yeah, 14.8. It would have been perfect. Okay.
Played against Shannon for years and Heather, and Shannon's just one of those, such a relaxed person to play for.
So true.
And so good for Lisa for a first time to come out with a skip like that. Always positive. Nothing rattles her.
Well, it's a discussion point because they play a similar style, don't they, Shannon and Heather Nedowin, in terms of the way they approach the game? It's the personalities, though, that are dramatically different.
They do play they are scoreboard managers. They do play a very similar style. And yeah, for the team, the only difference would be handling the personalities out there.
Don't want to angle this back and jam it, and they do well to hold it. Very nice. Again, that key to that Ontario team, like all good teams, that front end, Courtney and Weagle on the brush.
Real nice sweep.
I'm surprised it's curling there.
Yes.
Me too. Thought you let that go really clean.
I did, but I saw how far away I was from the line, and you were farther away, so I said you can't hurt it.
Yeah.
I wasn't panicked out of my hand. I just wanted to keep it there. And
The shot. It's nice they didn't end up staggering.
yeah. And then she
I
runs
didn't
that.
get by the
stick
guard
right
by
away.
much.
Oh,
That means this whole side's open.
Paper.
She runs that. If we're here.
You got all that? Yeah. It's edge to edge. You're missing a sliver of it.
Okay, if you like
You
it.
can make the double.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. Run
Top
back.
2. Okay. Let's try and get around.
Yeah, make it good.
Shannon's concern with those two stones up front that you talked about, Russ, with Homan's team is they're usable, both of them.
That's what they do. It's a lot like the
can make
men's
this
style
double
of
pretty
play.
easy, Lee.
That
Wide
run back
open.
ability, they're not afraid to try it. So
Just head to the rock.
get them in the usable spots.
Yeah, 9-5.
They did it last end also.
You may not
Little
be
inside
shot.
flip.
The trouble with going around is it leaves her the run, and then we're going
If
to
we
look
make
at
it,
something
we're forced.
nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
Shannon knows that run's fairly
weight?
simple.
I think about 9-8-ish.
Right away.
Come up a bit. I
Yeah,
only
we
see 3/4.
mentioned earlier in the round robin, this lady who has been to the Olympics lost 2 other
9-5, 9-8.
Olympic trials finals, Canadian mixed champion, seen it all. You know, we ask all the skips prior to the event, what's your pre-shot, pre-game routine? Show up and throw. That's what she does.
Shannon,
Yeah, it's true.
she's built that way. She doesn't subscribe to all the psychology. She's one of those naturally talented players.
Okay.
She doesn't even practice very much, Vic. That's just not. She made an agreement with this team if she played that there wouldn't be very many team practices. It's just not her MO.
Okay, and she would have hit that.
Oh, you've got family.
But she was light. She was top 8.
Well, and you've got that good a delivery. You've
Think that's
done it
enough?
so many
I
years.
think
It's like
so.
riding a
They broke
bike,
it
isn't
down
it?
pretty well, too.
Just
Speed's okay here.
playing a few spiels, try to stay sharp, figure out the other players' releases, and just do what you've done all your life.
Great. How's it going to run here?
Well, and it could be too with her back at practicing. Just that doesn't help. That much extra throwing.
This should curl here, eh, Rach?
Oh, yeah.
How are you throwing it?
Just a hair more. Thanks.
Yeah, this will walk over.
Should be good.
I'll keep you.
Just outside the
A little bit of a defensive play by Alberta. I thought, yes, you come around and Rachel nails it, but maybe you go back 8 or don't quite bury it because now
Like
Make a little bit more of my practice.
just a hair, like a foot or two would be.
they
if
throw their
anything.
jaws.
Rachel
The
puts
top
this in the
button's
right
great, light's
spot,
okay.
and Shannon almost has to concede a single.
Ontario is sitting the 2 right now without last rock.
Line's great.
Wait's close. Wait's really close.
Yeah, line's good.
Even the communication between the 2, Courtney and Weagle. What do you think? Okay, let's go now. It's not one acting before the other.
Not breaking at all.
7, 8. No, never. Just let it die.
You gotta go.
Yep.
They were talking about the button, and they'll grab just the side of it to sit 3, so that's what's facing Shannon Kleibrink now here in this second.
Bring that curl. Oh, it did. They just swept through the break point at the beginning.
Yeah.
Still, first on the path, thought it'd be okay.
I loved it out of your hand. Like, I just thought kind of top 8-ish.
Yeah, I thought it'd be good.
Sweepers can affect the break point if you get on it early. There's a natural point where the rock will break. If you sweep it early, you can change that, and that's what they're talking about. That caught them by surprise.
But again, you know, if you're not on it and then it breaks, you can't save it.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what you have to.
Especially this early. I think that's what they were anticipating. They've been on these arena surfaces so often that I think that's exactly what they were protecting. Second in, lots of pebbles still. Can't overthrow it here. So Rachel's did not curl as much as they thought.
Final stone facing 3. Shannon Kleibrink, Okotoks, Alberta. South of Calgary. Thiessen and Wilkes have picked her up. Now watch this stone coming up here. Top 12, get by that. And now is enough juice? Yeah, just enough. Just enough left to push it back and get the single.
Yeah, really good.
Family Day here in Ontario. Let's check in on the BC family. Marla Mallett still trying to win her first, trailing 1-0 in the second.
Well, she faces 3 here, Vic. They have spent the last 4 stones trying to hit and roll under, not able to do so. So Carrie Galusha and her team able to replace every time.
Carrie Galusha from Yellowknife comes in with a record of 2-1. Still looking for their first wins is BC and Marla Mallett.
Okay. 1.
One more it is. Struggling Marla Mallett. Our feature game is Ontario against Alberta. Well played so far. Interesting to note, you were talking earlier about points 4, goals 4 with regards to Ontario. And Ontario does have last rock. Rachel Homan playing the Redstones here in the third. That opening game that Alberta played, they won 11-6 over Northern Ontario. Remember, the ice was a little tricky?
Right.
They scored 2 deuces and 2 threes to win 11-6. They have only 3 now, multiple point ends since then. They just have lost a way to score multiple points, Alberta.
Yeah, Heather would play maybe even more defensively than Shannon would. Might be part of the reason, but it's day 1, you could throw the stats out the window because there's a bit of frost, and it depends on where your shots were being played. You're throwing down the 4-foot strip, but the ice was perfect. You got a little wider, was a bit of an educated guess. But you're right, Vic, they're going to have to get the offense going here because Holman will score points as the thing goes along.
Yeah, that is going to be the struggle, you know, that Shannon's going to have to protect against. And now without Hammer, Homan did her job last end, forced Shannon to her 1, and now this is where you see the offensive magic of the Homan team.
Hard.
Good. Shot, Lise. Really died.
Yeah.
It's like this. Yeah.
Feels really nice.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Okay. 16.
I think so, yeah.
Kathy, you're up again here, Prince Edward Island, with a 1-0 lead over Quebec, but a chance for Eva Belil to score a couple.
Well, it is for sure. The team from Quebec had 2 grouped together, and Robin McPhee tried to make the double, made contact with both, but only was successful in removing 1. And so it is an opportunity for the nose hit and 2.
It's good. 9-5.
To take the 2-1 lead over so far winless PEI.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Too long on that guard. They wanted that into the 3 area, which is just short of the rings.
I'm just going to think hack. Yeah. Solid hack. Keep my extension.
Yep. Really hard.
Right out of her hand.
Just hack hard.
Picked it up.
All the way.
Miscue. Weagle.
Hard, guys. Hard. Still good.
Got to get it by that stone just thrown. Oh, when they won't. And now watch the Ricochet. And they'll spill one in, and it will not hang on. And now that stone out in front is covering the edge of Shot Rock.
One.
Just didn't get out to the broom in that one. You can hear Rachel talk about it, and look where that red one ended up.
I'll throw this one better, Shannon.
She gave me more ice.
Bad luck, just
I'll
a
just
feather
throw
the
this one
guard.
better.
Yes, you missed, but
Okay,
now you're
yeah.
guarding that one
I thought
perfectly.
you threw it pretty good, Sarah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You got it.
You got it. Make it good.
Line's
About the
good.
same, a little less.
It's more positive. More positive. Right to here, guys. Easy, easy, easy. Whoa! Over curving a little. Right to my broom. Whoa! Good, Sarah. Good girl.
Well, this is what we've been talking about, and this kind of shows the numbers in the story for Homan's team. And you look at it, this is early, this is 3 games into this event, but look at the difference between the points they score and the points they allow the opposition. And that really mirrors the season they've had. That's been their season coming in, and they've continued the trend here.
Here. So take that. I'll make up for it.
Didn't want to see me get the double. I just wanted to go. I could see where it was. And I was like, oh, be close.
That's even a trend you will look at in a player is a shot after a miss. Teams call them SAMs, but after you miss a shot, do you bounce back with a make?
Just careful.
And I have to go across.
Now further to your graphic, your numbers there. So they score 11, Alberta in the first. Then they follow up with 5 and 5.
Right.
And they split the games, those 5. They won one, lost one. But somewhere along the line, the offense has been
You might at
lost.
least roll that way. Throw big peel.
Don't we like
Into
staying
here.
center?
Just make up. Let's go.
These are the ones that can go horribly wrong too. With the red one, you want to run it straight back, but you know you can just easily be an inch to the left, inch to the right. It caroms off one of the yellow corners and ends up in the rings.
Close. Yes. 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 Whoa. Whoa. Get over here. That's good. Good shot. Split. Throw it back. 8.
Michelle Langlot,
Split this.
7 times
Lisa's
the
take
Saskatchewan rep.
Think I
Not
better
missing a
now.
beat now as Manitoba champion. And up now 3-0
I thought it was like back 8, back
on
12.
Curtis
Okay. So I'm gonna air for
and Newfoundland and Labrador.
Yeah, I like that.
I think you can be right off. Just make sure you're looking up. Okay.
Got a good team though. Christy McDonald team with Christy stepping away from the game, last year's runner-up in Manitoba. So it's a good squad.
Pretty nice to have a team walk up to you and say, here we are.
Yeah, okay.
There'd be a lot of skips that would take that opportunity, and a really good team.
Keep going. Keep going.
Team Angelot's not afraid to put rocks in play either.
Just gotta go. Gotta go. Come on. Take a look. Switch.
No.
Just didn't throw it. That was supposed to be back line-ish to play the split, which was a really good call. Kick that one back so there wouldn't be a double off of it and roll the shooter buried. There's a thin double there now.
Intern.
Okay, you got it.
Yes. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Lisa Amy. And rolls it over. It climbs up the back of the shot rock and now is covering shot stone. T-line 12.
They did not understand the angle there, Cheryl. They hit that right where they thought they had to.
Finishing. Maybe we needed less weight, I guess. Thought we had room. It didn't clear the guard by much.
And you couldn't do anything. You had to soften the weight to get the curl.
Wasn't there with that weight.
No
3-1
chance.
guard, I guess. We need full 12.
Okay. Ideal is just full 12 piece of the 8.
So same weight.
Yeah.
Is it because of the Titan going to that right side as we look at it? Is it because the guards or the stones are a little tighter to the rings than going to the left-hand side?
It is,
Okay.
because you go to that left-hand side, you can get to the stone easily, so this will be a tougher guard to get around.
Don't need to ever.
And with the amount of curl on the ice, you do want to go around the tighter guards.
And even if you gave them that chance to run something back, they'd have to run a combination.
Double guards.
That's just it. The double guards is the key. Got to get a second shot.
Oh, and they just did. Just did.
Perfect. A little close.
Well, Lisa's rolled out.
You know, we talk about the unforced errors, nose hits on blank
Just
attempts.
12.
You know, in
Yeah,
baseball, they
just
have the
12.
saves.
Sure down, guys.
There should maybe be a statistic here. This is a definite save.
No question.
Go, Joe. One more.
Yeah. We're buried around.
Real dangerous situation. Alberta with only 2 rocks left.
Yeah.
And a run back
Stay
out
here
pretty
high,
wide
go
here.
behind. Just this line, like where you threw your intern, it was like 14.6, 14.7 was good.
I threw 14 too. Here, Morley. It's right in the middle of the rock. Yeah.
Threw a couple hits here in the first inning, but not quite this wide.
No. We've seen at some arena ice just a little bit of a shelf and it'll hang.
Probably 9.
But fresh pebble, you might see a bit of movement.
Okay, let's go.
Even if you nose this and roll out, that allows Rachel to go around, sit 2 buried.
Yep. Yeah! Really hard! Hard! Really hard!
Skip Stones, Shannon Kleibrink. And the over curl.
Okay.
Again, out that wide. Haven't played out that far.
Okay.
Maybe caught them a
Way
little.
down. Yeah.
Just a little bit down.
9.5's not
I
good
don't
enough.
mind the throw.
They think it was just weight.
It was. She said it was down 9.5.
New spot, fresh pebble. It's going to slow down as it gets there.
So if she
rolls under, we'll be shot.
look at this, yeah.
Is it, if she gets to shot here, we'll see it.
No, I mean even if she just buries there.
Oh, you mean off of this rock? I think anywhere under here you can tap it. It seems to be curling.
Come open
Are
here.
you ever worried about? I think so.
Yeah, just open. Or like under that guard, but
I
doesn't
want to
need
be like
buried.
full eight because if she rolls like to here, I can't get her out.
T-line.
This is high though. Like you could probably overbury.
Oh, but if she hits and rolls under, I'm not even shot
to
over
be
there.
shot by.
We could go here. It's just if we leave it here, it's way easier for her.
Yeah.
If we go a little deep here, it's okay.
Full 8. Full 8.
Like there's
Back
pretty
4
good.
is okay.
Anywhere.
This
Prefer to
is,
be.
this is a little fresh.
Yeah. Prefer to be back 4 instead. Probably same way as last time.
Maybe a hair more.
Okay.
This surprises me that you're going there after you've gone. You've had all these rocks on this left side now as we look at it. Why wouldn't you go back
So
there?
ideal is just
In behind the guard?
Yeah,
You did the double guard?
you've got the 2 guards out in front on the left side of the sheet. Why not go back there?
Yes and no. If you're ever behind the T line or on the T line, Shannon glues one in there. There goes everything. If you go top 8, which would be great, Shannon makes the perfect hit and roll off the ones you just missed. You're in trouble also. So I like this, Vic. It's a guaranteed 2, probably 3.
Update time, Quebec against Prince Edward Island. Robin McPhee with her last coming up and facing a bunch of red.
She's really had not easy shots at all so far this game. On her first one, tried to run back against those 2 stones, just missed it, and then Ev came in and capped it off. So does need to get to the hearts, and the shots that she's been playing so far have been big weight shots.
Wow. Look out. And now have a look. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
3 for sure.
3 for sure. We'll have to wait and see what they have to put up, but it's a bunch. Struggles for Rodden McPhee and PEI. They played a lot on the Eastern Tour, traveled, trying to get ready, and hoping very much to maybe grab a spot at the road to the trials to be played in Summerside.
Yeah.
They're not playing that bad, PEI, either. You know, lost to Canada in a extra end.
It was quiet. Yeah. It wasn't like 9.
So to back that one up, Vic, by going open like Rachel did,
Same roll, but just a hair
it
more
forces
weight.
Shannon to roll. If Shannon rolls perfect, she's not even shot rock. So it's a guaranteed, well, not guaranteed, but it's a good shot at 2.
And just to Tell you it was in fact 3.
9-2-ish with a hold here.
Steal of
Held all the
3
way to
for
the hot
Quebec,
line
and they
with
now
line
lead that
5,
5-1
Okay.
over Prince
Okay,
Edward
they
Island,
got it.
going to 4. Final stone here for Shannon Kleibrink, who mentioned got 11 points against Northern Ontario.
9-5. Yep.
Since then, Christy McCarville has tightened up her defense. She's given up 3 and a 4 since. So they caught her at just the right time.
Did they ever?
Where's this going now? Not quite far enough. And now can you play outside there and get a 3?
Oh, and another couple inches, and she could at least force Rachel to 2.
More, wasn't it? Just didn't go at all.
I thought it was similar. Was it? Yeah. I don't know. I didn't get the time from Lisa.
Here, H.
Tons of room here, Rick.
How much weight? Control. Do you like it here more? Sure. I think we can watch it come up. Okay.
All right, let's think about the first stone
A
of
bit of space there so we're high side.
Shannon Kleibrink. A little fresher out here. She was a little down, caught the pebble. What's the key to a shot like this, Cheryl?
Well, I think now there's been 2 more rocks down there since, so now they've talked about just a little bit more ice. It'll move nicely, but they don't have to up the weight on it. It'll be more controllable because the pebble's been worn.
Control. No, off.
Nothing yet from
No. Stay with
Courtney
it.
or Weagle. Miscue calling line. This is for a 3 spot.
Just solid weight. Yeah.
And it never came up. How valuable will that extra point be when it's all said and done?
Yeah.
Ontario settles for the deuce. 44 curlers started the week with a chance to drive away in an all-new 2017 Ford Escape SE in the annual Ford Hot Shots competition. That number cut down to just 2. In the final, a battle of Ontario. Teammates Rachel Homan against Emma Miscue. And the skip dominated the final, scoring a total of 21, including a brilliant 5 on the around-the-horn triple takeout. Ontario's Rachel Homan wins the Ford Hot Shots and a 2-year lease on a 2017 Ford Escape SE. Rachel Homan not so hot on that last shot of hers, had a chance for 3 as we update you on the game between Manitoba and Newfoundland and Labrador. Lots of yellow, they all belong to Manitoba, of course, and final stone coming for Stacey Curtis out of the Remax Center St. John's Curling Club.
Now she tried to play the big weight triple. She looked at a triple on her first, made contact with the couple, but did not remove any more than 1.
And backs them all up.
Nice shot.
Yeah. Kicked them all around and managed to get 1 to hang on the edge of the 12 for her first point. 3-1. Manitoba leads, trying to keep pace with Ontario. They're the only undefeated teams in the field, coming in, both of them, with 3 straight wins. As we welcome you back on this Monday afternoon. It's Draw 6, Scotties Tournament of Hearts, from the Meridian Center here in St. Catharines. Ontario had a chance, hit stick for 3, rolled it out, settled for 2, and here in the 4th, it is Alberta that once again does have last rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones and down by 1. Allison Thiessen. Great story, Allison Thiessen. Her husband is going to be at the Tim Hortons Briar with Team Botcher. They are married she and Brad, just 7 months. They had an all curling wedding. They had signs, they had a piper, and they had on the groom's side they had the groom board, and then they had the bridesmaids board, and then finally a newlywed sign coming in behind it. Yeah, wonderful.
We have a Alberta Rocks camp in Alberta, and that's where they met.
That's where they met, at the age of 16.
They did. It's a pretty neat story.
It is.
And they're going to have a busy couple weeks here. I know she's heading to the Briar after this is over.
Top 12. 3-4. Need top 12. Gotta be 4. Wait only. 4. Room. Over there. Can't bounce. Over there right now. Room right now. Lead it for line. Gotta go. Oh. Close. Yep. Really hard. Get it here. Hard. Hard. Keep it high. Keep it high. Hard. 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 Never off. Nice one, Joe. Okay.
Reach. I'll just give you a little more positive than that.
It's pretty good. Throw.
To here. T-line?
Yeah, just top button.
Okay.
Do you want somebody? It's interesting. There, Joanne Courtney thinks that she's probably not putting enough handle on, but then Rachel Homan says, "No, you threw it well."
Yep.
As a thrower, do you want to throw more comfortably, or do you want to throw it the way the skip wants you to throw it?
Well, I think this team is designed the way you're comfortable, but what Rachel is saying is that it's her icing. She's saying, you're throwing it good. I just need to give you more or less ice. It's good feedback because then the thrower doesn't start to adjust, and then you have the skip adjusting ice and the thrower adjusting their throw.
Because it's not unlike anything where, if it's a golf grip or you're throwing a bowling ball, whatever it happens to be. You don't want to start playing in the middle of the game. You want to be told that what you're doing is working.
If there's something different out of one of the throwers, it's much easier to move the broom than it is to try to reinvent the wheel with your delivery or your release.
We might need down normal for here.
Yeah, I think we need weight.
I think down normal will keep it there.
Maybe here.
Yeah.
Normal? Okay.
Tough
Right on the
spot,
nose.
yeah.
Okay. Just through.
Yeah. Normal. Yes. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yep. Yep. Keep going. Right to it.
Right to it.
Miscue, Weagle, all the way with it.
Beauty.
Oh, look at that.
Real good.
Those two are absolutely glued.
Nice shot. Kept it right there.
Good throw.
I think that further to that, Vic, I think the smart skips, they play with what they're getting, what a thrower is throwing down the sheet. It's kind of similar in golf. If you've got to draw that day, then just aim a little bit more right.
Exactly. There's no
Okay,
pictures on the
9
scorecard.
And don't fix it right there.
Right.
Think it'll curl that like we're gonna make the roll with that much ice.
No. Can I just have less ice?
You want to nose it?
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
knows it. Okay.
Okay. Can't hear you.
Hitting and rolling
Yeah,
your
that's
nose.
what we want.
Hey, that just looks like a lot of ice to me.
Can't hear you.
Less ice. Nothing.
Less ice.
Do you want the other turn then?
No. Less
I
ice.
can't hear you.
What? Just go down and talk to her.
Yeah, it's so loud in here.
Too bad because they burned
Less
some.
ice.
I still can't hear
A
you.
little less ice.
Oh, less. Well, just do this then.
Yeah, all you have to do is do a little left with your thumb or a little right with your thumb as opposed to screaming over the crowd. That's too bad.
The veteran Shannon, just
Yeah,
do this.
Just do this. Yeah.
A little less.
9,
Easy.
8, 8, 9.
Close for nosing it.
Whoa.
Good, Sarah.
Wanted to roll, and they'll roll it just off on the corner.
Could have brushed that and rolled it over a little farther.
Forward.
Tucked it in behind their guard.
Just forward. A little quiet.
Oh, whoa.
Weight's good.
Forward.
Ease to curl. Yep. Ease to curl.
Oh, sorry.
Emma miscue.
Yeah. Ease to curl. I don't want to leave this open.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't want to roll too bad.
Great
Wow.
throw.
Nice shot.
Exactly what they were looking for.
And you heard them say nice weight,
Nice
and that's
shot.
what's making them better. That's what we talked about in the opening. It's yes, they're still hitting and making good shots, but it's with a softer, controlled speed.
Make sure we got enough to kill this. Solid board.
Okay.
Where are we rolling? Your side.
Easy. Whoa, 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 whoa. High right
11.
now. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Whoa, Sarah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No
Roll it
roll.
out.
Come here.
Okay, Lise, that's good.
We want to.
Almost all. Sure. Okay. Even back.
I mean, we
four's
could
okay.
go here, but I don't mind that.
Yeah.
sorry, what's ideal?
6 of 1, really. You can go around either the red or the yellow corner.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, it's been a struggle for PEI, Kathy, down 5-1. But a chance, what, get 2 here?
And this is by far and away the easiest shot that Robin has faced today. And it is an opportunity to hit and stick on the nose for 2.
Clean it, clean it. Whoa, no, no. Really good. Oh, no, 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 no.
Watch it. Gotta sit down and come back.
Good.
Oh, and it just did. It just comes back enough, and there's your deuce for PEI.
Gotta go. You got it hard. Come on, Joe. Every inch hard. Keep going. Mine's perfect. Just keep going. Separation hard.
Great sweep, guys. Really nice.
You have those 2 sweepers in front of you, you just never throw heavy.
Yeah, it's Hebert and Kennedy, isn't it?
It is.
Right side. I thought that was a good guess.
Not sure there's a double here either. You'd have to get extremely tight to that yellow guard. Might still be a little pebble here too. Hasn't been much down here.
Lisa, Amy.
9-5. 9-5.
And she'll stuff it.
Get on there.
It leaves the shooter in a spot where it may be used later.
I would have really loved that to maybe roll on. Might have enticed Rachel to look at it.
Nice weight.
Thanks.
I'd like to see Rachel go around the other corner, because then it would be separation. They left it almost a double there, just wasn't made.
Yeah, I think that's tougher. Okay. I don't mind the draw. She's got to make it. We can give her the double. Yeah. It's just that she rolls buried behind, right? Oh, yeah. She makes a double. Okay. I don't mind going here. It's the same as down there, I think, Anne. Right there. To the other edge, right? Sure. We were full 8 over there.
Yeah. We had a little less, actually.
You want to hear it there?
No, actually, it should be okay.
This takes away that double opportunity.
Well, and you heard Rachel saying if she made the double, she rolls behind that left-hand yellow that we see. So then it makes it a little tougher. Short run still, but adds another factor to the shot.
Yeah, should really be a yellow double, wouldn't it? So even though it's short, Rachel doesn't need to have to play that. So just sink this in behind the red one.
Rachel Homan on her first.
Okay, line should be
Leading 2-1 as we play here in the 4th.
Wait only, it's all you. Switch.
Trying to sit 2 without last rock.
5-6.
Okay. Turn the tee, guys. Yep. Bury it.
Come on, go.
Keep going, Joe. You gotta go. Keep going. Hard.
Great throw.
Boy, they had that piece of ice figured out, didn't they? She knew exactly edge of the 4 where it would break, finish up middle of the 8, the other side.
Exactly.
Sorry, I've been impressed with Rachel's draw weight. She's really figured out second end, last end.
Last night she made a tap to the button frozen and a little shot through the port with the perfect weight. That's scary for the field if this keeps up.
Freeze in the corner will be shot.
That's just perfect. Shrunk the scoring area, took away the double, buried, and in front of the tee line.
Yeah, I think this should be good. I know what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, I think it'll be okay. It's like a low 14. Yeah. You got it. You got it.
Close. Wait, close. Line's good.
Go out the room. Okay.
Shannon Kleibrink.
T. Where? T. Okay, go
around.
Wait only. Line only. Line only.
Want to go too deep here, you won't be shot rock.
Line only.
Decent.
Whoa.
Just a little dust now. Oh boy, and that little rub and roll off. Is the shot rock sitting top edge of the 4.
enough. Like, you're not jamming on
Right
this
there with
one.
board. Let's see real close on this one. I think once it starts, it'll.
I think with the lighter, I don't think it's gonna go crazy. It might once it catches the
I think it
line.
might curl. I think you can believe the berm here.
Yeah, just like.
Well, Shotstone is the red rock back 8.
Well, a little more
No,
than that.
it looks like that's all she's got as we get ready for the last stone, Manitoba Michelle Englot.
Well, I think it is, the yellow stone on the left as you look to see Kate's foot, that is second shot.
Okay, so
Michelle
she
is
2?
Yeah, well, she's trying to play that very soft touch on the shot stone to bring it into play.
Okay. We'll see.
Yes, and I'm sure I'll hear if I'm incorrect.
Manitoba and Ontario were the 2 unbeaten teams so far. Michelle Englot.
Boy, she's made some really nice shots like this today already. Just that soft, quiet weight.
Rachel Homan, her last.
Leslie!
Trying to get it shot stone.
Go, Leslie! Go, Leslie!
Both brushers going here. Both front ends. Got to get it by there. No, they don't.
Go, Les, more,
Ontario
Les.
doesn't. There's this quiet tap back. And now you're going to sit in time. Oh, maybe just a little too far.
Well, now it's 1 for sure. The tap stone didn't go far enough.
No, so it's 1. It looks like a steal of 1.
Boy, just about perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think this is second. Yep, go ahead.
So they've called for a measure. Steal of 1 at the moment for Newfoundland Labrador. Crashing out in front was Ontario and Homan.
Give us a hair lash. We didn't sweep it at all.
Look at this rub. Oh, an open draw for Shannon for 2.
I noticed Team Ontario went both brushers there. And obviously, the inside sweeper to keep it straight, but the teams have different theories now with the material that's not as abrasive.
Okay, you gotta wait.
Can't go.
You can't go yet. Can't go. You can't go.
You're wrong.
Needs to curl.
Shot stone is sitting top edge of the 4. Got to come through the hole.
Line's great. Go
Now
for
it
fun.
busts and it's up to Thiessen and Wilkes.
Sideways. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Get everything they can out of it before it loses
Easy, losing line.
steam, and they'll do it fine. 2 it is for Alberta, taking advantage of that last rock wreck for Ontario. BC's still trying to win their first. They are the shot rock, sitting just corner frozen. Final stone, Northwest Territories, Kerry Galusha.
Kerry's trying to run that guard back. The great stone just thrown by Marla Mallet is the shot.
Wow, wait.
Oh,
Goodness.
horrible break.
Count them up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. BC steals 4 to take a 6-2 lead, going to 5. And, saying something about the offense of BC. You noticed after that measurement, it was a steal of 1 for Newfoundland and Labrador. So they're still down by 1. Manitoba with last rock in the 5th as we welcome you back on this Monday. Hope it's a holiday wherever you may be across the country. Family Day, they call it here in Ontario. And that 2 by Alberta has them in front now, 3-2. And Ontario will have last rock here in 5. They have the Hammer playing the Redstones. It's been that kind of week for BC. That was just their second steal of the round robin so far. They haven't been able to muster very much.
What a steal it was, though. 6-2 lead now for BC.
Go, 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 go. Hey, leave it there.
2 perfect shots by the skipper, Shannon. First one was over, swept, but they managed to get away with it.
No, and really get to capitalize. We talk about miss after, or a shot after your own miss, but when the opposition misses, you have to bear down, and a lot of times you'll see a skip sail that through.
7. Whoa. Yours did once it started to curl. 8.
7, 8.
Hard, Joe.
8, 9.
Are we back or?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Got a piece this way?
Not
I have
much.
a quarter of it on this side. Yeah.
There, you got it.
You'd rather not be that deep in the house if you're Ontario, but it forces Alberta's hand to peel the guard anyways. So getting it buried was the key thing.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, rolls to give him another corner the other way.
Right on the nose. Up normal.
Up normal. If you roll, like hit slightly on my side,
Yeah,
you can roll
I'll
on.
try to let go of a boat nose.
Yeah.
Normal weight just through. Yep. Hard! Hard and really hard. Hard! Hard to stay. Gotta go!
Yikes. Joanne's made everything in this game, but that's just a horrible miss, really. You wanted to hang around, number one. The double wasn't that tough, too, but to miss it the way she did, obviously taking out her own. What a turnaround.
More weight.
As you said, they would have been sitting 2 and a corner guard.
Good. Clean it.
Now you
Nice
give
throws
Alberta
there.
the opportunity to get rid of that corner.
Now, this is interesting because as they were throwing, I was watching the sheet. Right away, Lisa Weigel went down and had a chat with Rachel Homan. And it's as if at some point in time, when Lisa has a moment, she's going to take Joanne aside and have a little word with her. That just, that front end working together, just you communicate with her. And something, remember that little conversation they had? I'll give you a little positive. Maybe Joanne is just starting to play with the delivery and the release a little bit.
Maybe, and so then they need to have a discussion and she gives her some feedback.
It's a classic. It's a little bit like the golfer and the caddy. That you've got a player, let's say, and Joanne's a little wide on her out turn. So Rachel starts moving the broom in to help her, and then Joanne makes that adjustment, and it's a double whammy. Now you're narrowing everything.
Hard! Hold it! Hard, hard, hard! Clean. Clean, you're holding it. It's good.
The other thing to take note of, we were chatting in the break,
Good shot.
how Rachel is missing right now with her takeouts. She's only at 64% with her takeouts so far. And that used to be, and still is, I mean, it's this game, but her draws are 96.
That's interesting, isn't it?
She's made some great draws.
It's easy, clean.
That's what you do is at this level, you want that little edge. So if you're Shannon Kleibrink, it's the 10th end. Do you leave Rachel a hit or do you leave her a draw? It's hard to believe you'd leave her a hit, but that could be the weakness right now.
Same way. You can clean it. Running really bad.
Come up a little.
Girl. Okay. 10.
It's fine, Lisa.
Team Ontario just run this through, Cheryl. That's really not try to be a hero here and freeze one this late in the end.
Yeah, blank here and try and get something going in 6.
No. Normal. Easy normal. Clean. Yep.
Now, it's interesting to note as you take a look at Scotties' appearances. And remember now, she's a 2-time champion in Rachel Homan, and this is her 5th appearance at the Scottie. The people that she has lost to are all seasoned citizens compared to her. And maybe there's something to it. Maybe the likes of Shannon Kleibrink just comes in, throws it, knows how to play. Mary Matatall, for example, who's here and skipping Nova Scotia, she says, I think with my experience and my treachery, I can beat some of the younger teams. With her seniors team, you want Nova Scotia. Do you believe there's something to that?
I think it's a little bit the no fear. You won't let somebody like Rachel, when you've played for a lot of years, run it up and down the sheet. So you'll ignore stones, force her to make some tougher shots. Not afraid to put rocks in play.
Well, they're great players. It's that simple. So the only way you're going to beat them is to outsmart them. They make a lot of shots. The execution's there. The deliveries are there. The technique. And look at Michelle Inglot here. Look at Shannon Kleibrink. The veterans are picking up on the ice quickly and putting pressure on anybody.
Maybe not on this turn.
Yeah, you can't run scared.
No.
If you're going to go out and you're going to get beaten, well, you may as well be by 10, but don't run away scared.
That's so true.
Well, that's what I think some of the scariest teams to play against out here, the teams that have gotten back here after how many years of being away, and they're kind of free and easy out here. They're having fun, and they're not scared to lose.
Yep. Clean. Yep. Right to it.
Quebec is up by 2, and 2 flat, or is the double there?
It's pretty flat. I don't think she's considering it.
Okay.
But if she kicks off hard, she sure is. They looked at playing the draw. Robin had the choice of playing the hit on her second one, and often we've seen that played when a team doesn't have hammer. She elected instead to go around, and that's why she lies 2. And you can see this is not the hit. It is the draw.
Ev Balil, Mount Royal.
It's not light, though.
If you're definitely through, Trish can try.
Shannon Kleibrink, and her last.
9.
Coming to the corner. Ooh. And a little too far, I believe.
9-3.
I think it's yellow. It's yellow.
Yellow. 1 yellow.
Yes, 1 yellow it is. So the steal of 1 for Prince Edward Island.
How's it going to run here? Should stay right there.
After leading 5-1 after 3, it's now a 5-4 game going to the break. Now looking for the blank here in 5. Rachel Homan in Ontario.
Yep. Hard. Gotta go. Right to it. Hard, Joe. Go all the way out.
Wow.
Hard.
1 more turn. Right back it comes. Like a magnet. What did we say about the hit game?
It's true.
Unforced error, forced to take 1.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue. Purex, 90 years of pure comfort.
Beautiful day again, spring-like here in the Garden City. Not quite gardening weather yet. Rain is on the way, however, another hot day coming up tomorrow, plus 12. Meridian Center, Shannon Kleibrink in a 3-3 tie with Ontario, and Shannon is with Brian Hoot.
Shannon had a chance to chat with you earlier today, and great to hear the back is feeling great. What are the challenges, though, of watching as a skip last night and then coming on the ice today and having to perform?
Just the ice changes a little bit when you're not in the game, so just throwing after the games last night helps a little bit, but Heather throws similar to what I do, so I just try and watch her.
You first got to play this young Homan team back in 2011 at the Scotties. How have you seen them evolve over the years?
Wow, I knew this team was good when they were 16, and now they're amazing, so just hanging with them on the scoreboard is a tough thing.
Have you liked the way your team has performed through the first 5?
For sure, yeah. No, they're making lots of good shots. They've had us on the ropes a few times, and we've made a shot here and there to get ourselves off. So, yeah, it's going well.
Shannon, thanks for your time. Best of luck.
Thanks so much.
And hanging with them she is. They are tied at 3. Not much to separate the two teams. Things that do stand out, though, Rachel Homan's hit percentage just at 70%. And when you break it down, it's Allison Thiessen the lead for Alberta at 98, but then it's a 75 for Wilkes, a 70 for Amy, and just 73% for Shannon Kleibrink. However, they are tied at 3. The numbers after 5 are brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for 22 years.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. By Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for 22 years. And by World Financial Group, helping Canadians have better financial futures.
On this Monday afternoon, let's continue with our updates. And BC against the Northwest Territories. Now remember, BC just picked up a 4 spot, and here's Kerry Galusha.
Well, you know what? I think that this pre-relegation for this team has made them a lot more mentally tough than perhaps in the past. And even giving up that bad 4, they just kept very hard at BC, and BC struggled to get to the draw position that they wanted. And so this is a draw for 3. Marla Mallet short on both of hers.
Look at that pile. And the rub, the rolling far enough. Yes, look at that. 1, 2, and 3. So if you're Marla Mallet, you've just gotten the gift of a steal of 4, and you hand 3 right back. Now let's go to the other side of the Meridian Center. Check in on Newfoundland, Labrador, and all that ran. That belongs to Newfoundland, Labrador, and that's what's facing first real challenge, really, in the game for Michelle Englot.
And it's a very tough challenge because not only did Stacey make her final stone perfect by splitting the center line in the 12-foot to protect, Michelle has to tap a stone back, and I think that she's playing the tap to concede to.
Wow.
There are no good options here.
Yeah, here you hear them say try to tap it, and not far enough. 1, 2, 3. What kind of an afternoon is this holiday? We've had steals of 3, a steal of 4. And suddenly Newfoundland and Labrador is in front on Manitoba. They have yet to lose. Ontario the same, they've yet to lose. Coming in with 3 straight wins, but they're in a 3-3 tie as we welcome you back. And we go to the 6th, and it will be Alberta, the team from the Okotoks Curling Club that does have Last Rock. They have the Hammer here in 6, playing the Yellowstones.
Top 12, good. Yeah, okay.
Any reason, you think? I mean, for all the steals and big steals as well. What do you think, Cheryl?
Just, you know, I think a lot of these teams forcing, still maybe trying to figure out the ice, getting some opportunities where they're forcing players out to, and it's early in the game, right? So they're forcing players out to different spots, getting some mistakes out of them. I'm not sure, I think, because the ice changed from the first day, that all the skips are comfortable yet on where to put the broom.
Certainly Rachel isn't, and the mistakes, most of the mistakes have been from Rachel, and there's a bit of a pattern with the errors. There hasn't been a lot of them, but there's been the wrong ones at the wrong time, right time, and she's a little bit to her right. Her out turns are hanging, her in turns are curling. She fractured on the guard, she knows the blank, and then on the out turn she's thrown it wide and missed a couple wide. She missed a couple wide yesterday too, so it could be alignment, it could be the foot in the hack. If she has to move her foot a little bit more to the right in the hack, which will kick her a little bit more to the left, just a slight adjustment. She's not far off. A lot of people don't take a lot of long look at the hack itself. The hack is slightly concave, and if you put your foot to the far left of the hack, it will drill you over to the right-hand side of the intended line and vice versa. So she could simply just be not quite taking enough time to line up because everything is to her right.
Sarah Wilkes.
Not a girl, Sarah.
And leave that shooter there. Shot rock remains Ontario.
Great shot.
But there's that yellow top edge of the 4 to play with. Whatever happened to that idea a few years ago? I'm not sure if it was the manufacturer of the hacks. They were trying a ratchet hack. Remember the ratchets?
Oh, right.
And you actually put your foot in it, and then you could ratchet it just a little bit.
Twist it around whatever way you want to go.
Nice if we could move it, even to T-line.
You see a lot of players take that extra second to set their hack foot in the hack, because there's a huge difference. If you try it at home, move your foot as far to the left of the hack as you can get it. you'll kick out a lot farther to the right than you think you will.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, see
Just that little bit of an arch.
Yeah. Stay.
Just a touch more.
Okay.
At this point in Rachel's career, I doubt if it's delivery. I doubt if it's release. It could be, but just more on the alignment end of it.
Should be pretty close.
Line's
Wait,
good.
6, 7.
Whoa, then. 7. Yep.
7.
Hard.
6, 7.
Whoa, off.
6.
Lean.
6.
Wait on me. Yep.
Joanne Courtney
Whoa.
trying to wrap this around. And there, wow, missed everything. Got to the top of the button. Actually over curls the guard.
So good, it's bad.
We're trying to corner freeze that top yellow and kind of protect. Now it leaves a double.
That's amazing. I didn't even touch it.
It's never a panic for line. No.
Just go easy. Yep. Yes. Go. Fork out. Hard.
Not very heavy.
Hard.
Sarah Wilkes got to get it by that guard first.
Good throw, Sarah.
Boy, what a turning point there. You could have sat 3 right underneath. Well, at least one of them buried.
Just touch line. Okay. Squeeze nice out here,
Yeah.
Both Sarah and Allison Thiessen have experience at the CIS level. University championships. Allison with Kelsey Rock at the U of A and Sarah at Wilfrid Laurier.
Well, and they just won a Canadian mixed championship last year.
It all helps. No matter where you get the experience, it all helps.
It does, and I think that's helped, especially coming in here for this event, for that 2 front end. The nerves are a lot less.
Great sweep. Really nice. Good.
Heads down right when Emma let that go. Little less brushing there, and there would have been a port to sit 3 for the double, but now they have to try to clean up both these guards. If you could ever get the yellow one thin enough, you could get it back into the pile.
Yellow, straight back.
On B.
Lisa Amy.
Okay.
They kill their own and leave now the Ontario stone as they just off center guard.
Shannon went way up front to put a broom up by the guard. As soon as Lisa let that go, she stood up, walked back with her back to the rock, and then kind of had to turn around and make a bit of a audible. And they really should have stayed on that all the way down and kicked that red one out of play.
Gotta get under that.
So just in turning her back, that stone does something that she can't respond to?
Right. It started to over curl, and they changed the call, and it turns out they didn't have to, and she wasn't really in a position to figure that out.
It's close.
There
Line's
now.
really good.
Hold on.
5.
6. Not heavy.
5. Make
Wait,
sure
close.
it's here.
It's always a bit light.
Gotta be here.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
We're close.
Gotta
6.
curl.
Gotta curl. Yep.
Gotta curl.
We're there. Off.
Oh, no. No.
No. Hard sit nose.
Wow. Sitting 3, but without last rock here in the 6th, Ontario.
Well, you know, the conversation before this end started for Team Alberta would be make sure we score. It's starting to get in tough for them to be able to do that.
Can you get them all, though? Just this one's gone for sure. That one should slide past that yellow, and if you throw it hard enough, the top one's gone.
And you have enough of it.
Lisa Amy. Thiessen, Wilkes, get it by that guard. They do. Bang. Oh, and they'll get rid of 2.
Good shot.
Nearly got it 3, but it caught off the backside of that stone just outside the 4-foot.
Really nice throw.
Seeing where we popped it.
But an inch higher, and that top one also goes. Pretty good though, Cheryl. I think the yellow taps on that. You make that yellow tap on the left-hand side. Is it exposed enough?
Well, that's the spot that curls so hard there, so for sure it is.
Sure. Think that's max ice then?
No.
Okay.
They gave in curling.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is there. You could probably get 3/4 of that yellow and that's all you need. It's tight, but it might be there.
Okay. How much?
To it. Normal. That's the spot where that corner freeze over curled at the top of the forefoot.
Yeah,
so much movement.
Yeah, Joanne could make it.
If you can take it, just the other side of center. Okay.
Trying to roll underneath here. These are always scary. You roll a couple of feet and it makes that double easier for Shannon Kleibrink.
Normal. Close on. Close. Yep. Yep. Off.
Rachel Homan, her first.
Yes!
Now the roll over and trying to tuck it underneath and doesn't quite get there, but they are sitting the 2. If you angle that yellow, can you catch them both into the pocket?
It's thin. It's really thin. You can make it, but you might be a lot better to try and keep your shooter. You'd lose your shooter, Vic.
Okay.
So you might try and play a shot here to keep your shooter around, get rid of one.
Maybe a half inch on each side of the rock. To get
It's actually really good heads up by Emma, but not rolling much further because then the double is easier. So
tap, tap.
Even if something like that, Cheryl, if you just hit it and stayed there, then you've got Rachel both ways. You can get at that back red one. She can't guard them both.
Shot up, though, right?
I like that.
Yeah, do we need to right now, though?
No, not necessarily.
She's just going to guard that, and then I don't have a shot on my last one.
No, I don't think she's going to guard games 2, 3, 4. You think? Do you like this at all?
It's either run that in there.
Yeah, get the double and lose our shooter. Right? So what if we
Or this?
We can just
nose
get her.
it?
Yeah.
Nose, yeah.
Little roll inside.
Tiny roll inside.
We just don't want to
not
punch
block
this out.
that,
No.
right?
Yeah.
There you go. Finally
call
saw
a
it.
timeout? Do you want to call a timeout?
Well, no, I think that's
I
our
like
best
the
bet.
nose. I think I like that. You like it, Sarah?
Yeah. I think so.
Board.
I like it.
Yeah.
You got it. Let's make it.
There also is that stone. They're a little worried
she'll
sitting
guard.
theirs
Yeah,
at the
I like it.
in the 12-foot at around 4 o'clock. That could be a catcher if you tried to play the little angle double.
I like this call a lot. I get that Rachel could play, if you make this perfect, a run double, but it would be extremely dangerous.
Not all the way.
Roll
Board.
an inch, Cheryl.
Mm-hmm. Busts hard here.
Yeah, I thought I was good, and it came down. So
and it busted pretty hard too.
So
I mean, a roll away isn't the end, right?
Yeah, 11.
11.
Yeah, you're probably better to nose it than to roll too far.
Yes, block everything.
Nothing.
Control.
Rachel.
Then. Control. No.
Nothing yet from Thiessen or Wilkes. Now a little scrub here. Would love to bang it on the nose or get a little roll towards their own.
Go, go, go.
But instead they'll roll it away.
Okay.
All the way under.
Yeah, actually, as long as we get to like here, there's no double.
Yeah.
You know,
Same everything, eh?
talk often about throwing controllable weight. Was that just a little bit too much weight for that shot?
Looked like it to me. Might have been a little outward motion too.
Shannon has a little bit of that on the in-turn, and it may just have with the
nose.
combination of the weight.
The double jams. We know it's double jams anyway.
What'd she say? We know it's the double jams.
Okay.
Try for the roll, Lisa.
Try for the roll though.
Again, got to be careful. You roll a foot towards the hearts. There might be a double for 3.
Are you trying this right?
Same as my last.
Okay.
Straight through.
Okay.
Little more. Yep. Yep.
Rachel Homan, her last. As we check in on the game with British Columbia and the Territories, and boy, her hit game is nowhere. She did touch that stone, though, on the way by, and that tip went out, or she'd be looking at possibly giving up a 3 spot. And sorry, Kathy, just finishing up there, is the Territories sitting 3, Marla Mallett's last.
Well, and she's electing to play the draw. She played the draw on her first, and Carey was able to remove it by going through the court. And so in many ways, this is the exact same shot, but does need full 4.
You need backing.
They stole 4, BC, to take a 6-2 lead, and then they gave up 3 right away, and now they need full 4-foot.
Someone needs a goalie.
A little tighter, Leaf. A little tighter.
Wow. 3 yellow it is, and a steal of 3. What is happening today?
Shannon's got a tricky little one here. She made a spectacular shot in the 3rd end, or in the 4th end, in this similar spot. It'll curl.
And here it goes, and here they go, Thiessen and Wilkes. Here comes that guard. And they're all over it. And going from a possible deuce to giving up a steal of 1. Not a fun family day so far.
Playing in an event like this, when you even walk out and look at the arena, the atmosphere is just amazing, and the support that we get from our fans is just super exciting. There's nothing that can top it.
We always have a pretty good family crowd, but whenever we have the extras that we don't really know so well and that come and introduce themselves as a fan is always really exciting. And this year, being in Ontario, so much closer to home, I think we have a few more fans that are coming to watch us, which is really, really fun and exciting as well.
And that's our featured game tonight when we join you at 7:30 Eastern, TSN 1345. McCarville, last year's runner-up, dropped her opening game on Saturday night to Alberta, gave up 11 points, but has tightened up her defensive play considerably, has won 2 in a row. And it's time to check in on the game with Michelle Englot on the ice right now against Newfoundland and Labrador. After Newfoundland and Labrador got 3 in 5, a steal of 3. In fact, had stolen the last 4 points. Englot has a chance here to get what?
Well, she's got a chance to get 2 back, and that really was generated by a really good come around a corner guard that Newfoundland was not able to run back, and so this is an open hit.
What happened in those 2 ends where she gave up the steal of 4, 1 and a 3?
It wasn't very pretty.
Thanks for that analysis.
Well, I'm trying to be kind.
Wow.
Who knew?
Ding, 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 ding. So Ontario steals the 1, and in an end where you thought, Russ, my goodness, Rachel gets a break. Ontario gets a break as she throws it badly enough to catch that stone at the back 12.
Well said.
That if Alberta makes their shot, could have been 3. Now look at that. Ontario ends up stealing 1. They lead 4-3. As we go to the 7th, and Alberta once again does have the last rock, playing the Yellowstone.
Another in-turn over curl by Rachel Homan. Again, everything's missed to the right for her today.
Allie, 13-7.
It's a lot, as you mentioned, like a golfer. If all of a sudden you're fading the ball more than you usually do, just aim left. Like, you've got to change it up a little bit.
I was speaking from experience in my golf game.
It's not a fade either, is it? It's
no.
More of a slice.
Pretty much. Yeah.
There, guys.
Well, Rachel's got one thing in mind, this end, and try and force. Maybe you get a steal out of it because of execution.
It's coming down. Starting to curl. Full 4. Gotta go. Full 4. Line should get there. Line's great.
I always get the sense here, both teams force the other because you're never sure what you're going to get.
Hard, hard.
You know,
Nice sweep, Em.
they've both been making their mistakes.
Great brush, Em.
Ontario's made a lot of shots, and Rachel's made a lot of draws. It's just those hits, and then that you can't do that when you're throwing the 8th rock of an end.
Look at that great come around by Joanne.
Okay, I'll give you a 14.5. Is there any way you can get to this? Hey, put those on. You got any? Okay. Nothing. It's over buried. Okay.
That shouldn't matter though. It'll curl in there.
Let's make it high.
What would the split if they played it, what would it do for you, Cheryl, in terms of Alberta's strategy?
Well, because they've got hammer, it now makes Rachel have to look at a bunch of yellows in the house and opens up that back a little more because the red guard would be quite a bit higher. So it does a couple things.
Going around it. Yeah.
This gets a little tough for Alberta because they're shutting down the forfeit for themselves as well playing this. They'll have to run something soon.
Hard. You gotta roll it hard.
Caught in between again.
But you're right. With that kind of curl, you probably could have gotten to that yellow stone just outside the rings.
Oh, easy. No question. And it would give you 2 raises then, Vic.
You just pick it out. Whoever knows it, or I don't think that's as good. I think they can lost. Should we just pick it out?
Time out.
If you sit right there, does it make Alberta's shot easier? That's kind of the conversation. If you roll away or roll right out.
Right, there might be a double. Red double, yes. Yeah. It just came far enough, that yellow one.
My first thought was just pick this out.
You might be able to get that.
Yeah. And if we don't, it's still a good setup.
Yeah, now that they've moved this, especially now we're real close to being shot.
Yeah.
Before they moved it, it was not looking great, but...
Because this is dead buried. You can't see any of this.
Yeah, it's really thin, but...
Try for a quarter, see if they can back it up.
Even if you could, like, whisker it.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Well, I don't know. Because it's kind of good being behind it. Like, if we take it an inch, it's good, but I don't think we want to, like, move it to here, because then it's, like, possible counter that we...
Well, we can just hit the open one, though.
Okay.
Or just cap it if they freeze on us.
Okay.
We've seen this line a bunch. I think throw it hard right here. Okay, let's make sure we get a piece, so.
This should run.
It's just, I think it
with
curls.
heel.
I think this will come up, Joe.
I think so. We haven't seen anything go crazy. Like, this is the curling side.
It's just close to center, and we have seen them come up a little.
I'll let go just flashing. Okay.
I think that's pretty close. Edge on edge.
You don't have to make the double here because that red one for Ontario's in a valuable spot, and because of the yellow one where it is, that red one's not going anywhere. So the scoring area is pretty small if you just pick this clean.
Yeah, I don't even think I'd really bother chasing the double. I guess it doesn't matter. You can chase it. You're rolling out no matter what anyway, which is what they want. They don't want to stick in the rings.
But they're also worried about catching their own and pushing that out too far.
No, it'd be tough to do sideways. Yeah.
All right.
Nice. Beauty.
And she punches it out, doesn't make the double, touches it, but gets the out from behind cover.
Not sure that helps them, Cheryl.
No, I totally agree.
Lots of time left. There's 5 rocks left for Alberta, and they should be able to, if they could just tap that red a little bit.
I liked it there.
Yeah, absolutely.
That yellow.
Just because it's the backing?
It is, and you're trying to force, and you're shutting down the scoring. If Shannon had to draw, it's a pretty small spot to draw to.
Good, Sarah.
And you know what Shannon wants if she's not getting her deuce. She wants a blank.
And now it's possible.
Yeah.
It's really possible.
Very much.
Hey, normal weight. I'll make sure I'm
That was never going to happen by not moving that yellow one.
Right.
Good, normal. Normal. No. Solid normal. No.
Third stones here in the 7th. Emma Miscue.
Yep.
That was true normal. I think the other ones were just down.
2/3. Peel.
Okay, you got it. Right out.
Yeah, I think Ontario would rethink that the next time they get into that situation. And that's the great part about this sport is you see different rock angles that you've never seen before, and it's all new for everybody.
Yes. Hard for the roll.
And the roll,
You know what we were playing?
and just peeks a little bit out. Side.
That was not the best throw. They wanted to go the other way and kick that double out of there.
No, this is great. Okay.
Now
You
Rachel
like
can
here? Or do you want to throw a hack?
hit and split the
I might
rings.
hack. Okay.
Should come up. It should come
Yeah.
up here. Speed should be good.
I think so.
Stay close. Make sure it goes through.
This is where the out turn curls so much coming the opposite direction, so this should move.
Same with Shannon missed, isn't it? Last end, yeah.
Weight's good. Better solid. Lean it. Whoa. Almost board. Gotta wait. Not on it yet. No, not on it yet. Hold on. Board. Let it curl up, Joe. Everything. It's board. Oh, just gotta get the nose.
Boy, it curled up into those.
Curled a ton.
Yeah, they were looking for hack weight on that. And
it the
they
right
kept
way to
shutting
add it
out
a little
boards,
bit.
so just a little bit hot. Still moved.
Weight's down. Gather. Whoa. Weight's good. Whoa. Hack. Whoa, needs to curl. Hard, Sarah. Okay, little roll outside. Little roll. Take it. Yep. Good. Nice throw, Lisa.
That's fine. That's fine, Lisa.
Nice throw. Had a girl. Playing the double, or were you playing the roll?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if you knew. You let it go, and I'm like, I think she thinks we're playing the roll.
No.
I almost made it perfect.
Might curl a little more out here. Do you want to hear more? No, it is good. How much weight?
Rachel hits is dead on. You could make a case for Shannon to play the come around, Cheryl. It's not looking like a blank all of a sudden.
Should curl out here.
We're going to get forced. You might as well get forced to 2.
They both did a solid back, and it didn't do too much. Okay, just careful with this. Just whoa. Normal. Just clean. Stay close. Close. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. No. Good.
Try to hit roll instead.
Just didn't have anywhere good to roll to, so we just had to stay there.
It's kind of that easy normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barely came up.
Little roll in.
Yeah, just a little roll.
Okay. What kind of weight?
9 something, like 9. Okay.
Right up. You got
Let's
it.
make it.
Had the idea, just didn't roll far enough.
Okay. Nice weight. It was a 9-4. Nice weight, Charlotte.
Sure, I don't mind that. Give it a chance.
Nice throw.
Shoot.
Nice try.
9-4ish. 9-5ish, 9-4ish.
9-4, yeah.
No risk now. Rachel take a good hard try at rolling this right underneath that yellow guard.
Be a little wider here.
How are you throwing it?
Same as my last. Down normal.
Really impressed with Rachel's attitude. You know, she could be frustrated at this point. She's missed some hits, and you know, I think that's another thing that you see in a championship team where they realize, yep, there's some struggles, the game's tight. They're the favorites in this field for sure, and they're not getting frustrated. They've walked away with some big leads in some other games, but they're comfortable in this situation too.
Stick it around. Clean it. Clean. Yep.
Really nice, Rach.
Yeah, then it allows you to make a shot like that.
Shot. Give it a chance. Really nice. Atta girl. Nice wings.
Those are the things that so much influence your performance, is how you do handle the misses.
But again, it wasn't overthrown.
No,
True.
it wasn't.
I mean, there was that.
Nice throw. If anything, that curls
What do you go up and call the controllable weight?
Bring your brushers in.
A bit of a chance. The last one, we swept to kind of keep it there too. Yeah, and like I was on off the first one. That one I let it come up a little bit more. I think when you let them come up.
Full 4. That's what Shannon Kleibrink needs, drawing against a couple. Just haven't giving up a steal in 6.
Line's good, all you. Full 4.
Don't really want to.
Matheson and Wilkes. Lisa Amy calling line all U, and they have been, the U have been taken out of this so far. Miscue, and there to stop. Steal one more, Ontario. Five-3 Ontario trying to win 4 straight.
Go ahead.
Well, her upweight shots today have been a bit of a problem, but when you're Rachel Homan, you're a 2-time Canadian champion, you just sometimes will be able to find that ability to make the shot when it's needed most.
Well, and what is amazing with this shot is it has been her hits that have really let her down this game. She's struggled, rolled out with the in-turn, out-turn, makes this one perfectly to get.
And underneath the sit 2, and Shannon Kleibrink couldn't respond. The key shot is brought to you by Scotties. It's the tissue for any issue. So back-to-back steals in 6 and 7, and it's a 2-point game now for Ontario, trying to win 4 in a row. At this, the 2017 Scotties, the Tournament of Hearts, the Canadian Women's Curling Championship from St. Catharines. And here in Aitons, Alberta, that once again will have Last Rock playing the Yellowstone.
We've talked about that a lot with the game, that it's 2.5 hours, and if you have misses out there, those are the shots that, if you don't control it, go around in your head all the time. Robin McPhee was a perfect conversation when we talked with her, where she said that skipping, that's been the difference for her, is the misses are hard on her. She thinks about them all through the game, whereas I think Rachel parks a miss instantly and moves on, and that's what allows her to make a shot like that.
Shannon Kleibrink will do the same.
Oh.
No, you're absolutely correct.
4, 5, 5, 6.
I don't think so.
It's all right.
Curling now.
Northwest Territories with an 8-6 lead after Carrie Galusha scored 3 and 5, stole 3 and 6, and now Marla Mallet trying to just claw her way back into this one.
Well, she made a good draw on her first one, but Carrie was able to pick it out, and so it is again facing a number of stones, but it is the same shot in the same path that she just threw.
Out of the Golden Ears Winter Club in Maple Ridge, still looking for win number 1 against this Northwest Territories team that had to come through the pre-qualifying tournament. They played 4 games, eventually beat New Brunswick, and there's the draw for the single 8-7 as they go to 8. And so they had a little bit of an advantage early with the ice, knowing it. And here they sit 2 and 1, but they played 4 games there, and now this is 4 games here. This is the 8th game for them already.
Oh
boy!
Oh, just through.
Yeah, these come up a hair. Okay.
It's clean. Nice throw. Beauty.
Nice Joe.
Prince Edward Island still looking to win their first. Quebec's Eve Belil out of Mount Royal.
Well, Robin made 2 really good shots, just could not seem to get the final finish that she needed to bury the stone. Eve able to pick it out on her first, and this is about 3/4 open to her as well, a chance for 3.
Hard for piece.
You've got a piece. Whoa, 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 whoa. I just figured at that point you're more likely to roll.
And
like
she can't hold the shooter. They will get a couple. Extend their lead to 7-4.
Okay, looks like it's here. Oh, you're here. That's great. Shots there. Okay, it seems to roll. Yeah, it's through.
Just one at a time here for Rachel. Try not to get this too thin and take out their own, because the 2 reds are in a real good spot.
Put there by Lisa, and eventually Shannon will have to deal with them.
Narrow it out. It is. Your shots. We didn't want to strip the middle. I know you didn't want to.
Looks like a quarry.
Oh, okay.
In a 5-5 tie, and who is shot? That Yellowstone just on the button?
Yeah, you bet. Michelle Engelot forced to make a really good shot, and buried it in there perfectly. It is tough to know if there really is any way to get it out.
Stacey Curtis, Newfoundland Labrador in. Come on. Oh, just too much backing. Not enough room to squeeze it anywhere. And it is a steal of one.
Think a little thicker.
Wow.
Maybe hits it better.
I don't know, could you maybe come at it another way?
Yeah, I think Kathy was
suggested.
talking about it the other way too. You could have had a better angle. The way you were hitting that, the yellow wasn't going very far, but you could have scored one that way.
Great try.
It's been a funny game, Cheryl. It's like the first 15 rocks have an end for both teams. They're currently about 90%. That 16th stone, it's more like 50. And both skips have missed a couple they'd like to have back.
Nice throws. Thanks.
Real chance for Alberta, though, because Homan's up, you know they're going to not chase the stone in the rings. So now you're going to have a chance to get your deuce here if you can move. I don't know if she's coming around or she's going to try and tap.
Yeah.
Right around it.
Okay.
What do you think here?
14-5?
Yeah.
Mark Dacey against Randy Furby shot to win the Brier.
Come right around Stagger.
They did it twice, didn't they? Didn't they sink 2 in behind?
They did.
Scored their 3 to win.
Yeah, line. Yep, hard line, guys. Hard to get by.
Line's fine.
Gotta go. Just do it. We're just to it, Shannon. Right to here. Yep, make sure you're here. Line's good for this. No bounce.
Line B.
No bounce.
Gotta go.
Whoa, no, you don't. We're bouncing.
Shoot.
Okay.
Those are very hard for a player to throw if you haven't, because you're always trained to throw top 8, always. And now you actually have to throw it there itself for back
13-6 on that one and 13-8 on that one. I don't mind that. I threw a board weight here.
I don't mind a little bit more.
Sure.
Should move, Ham.
Yeah, it'll come up here. Just to make sure I didn't
Rachel wouldn't mind leaving those reds where they are, even if we roll over to the right-hand side of the screen.
Just high nose is real good.
Because when that red double's made, it's a very good chance it'll kick onto that corner yellow.
Little light. Yep.
Gotta go with curling.
Easy. Hard. Hard. Keep going. Whoa.
Look it over. Okay, real good. Nice shot. Good, Em. Really good. Nice brush. Good, Em. Is there a little light?
What do you think of this? Of the 45 points scored across all the games today, 23 of those points have been stolen points.
Curl's a bit right here, right?
Yep.
Niagara Regional Police are at the door.
That's right.
A little. Okay, that's all.
I understand there's some thievery going on here.
And big steals, too.
Whoa.
Steals of 3s.
Whoa.
Right off.
Control.
Never.
Steals typically come about for 2 reasons. The opposition is shutting down the forefoot and you have no shot, or it's execution. There's misses happening.
Lisa loved that one back. You have to stay in the paint with that.
Really? Okay.
I don't think this is going to hurt us here.
Okay.
Okay. Go.
She can hit and flop under, though. I don't think she'll do that. Because if she hits and flops under, I don't think she'll be shot.
Just 3/4 on the high.
Yeah. If we
I
roll
think
out,
just normal's okay here.
I think rollout's fine here. Yeah.
Interesting to note the hit percentage for Rachel Homan has come up, gotten better, and in fact no better than that hit and roll that she made our key shot of the game. Disappointing for Shannon Kleibrink off her game. Look at that, draws hits just 64% overall, and they trail Alberta 5-3. Player numbers are brought to you by Travelers. It is better under the umbrella.
We're good for time. Do you want to look at it?
think it's best to roll out.
Okay, they were looking at the screen on the over center ice here at the Meridian. They thought even if she were to hit and roll over, she'd be far enough back. She may not even be. Why not play the hit and roll rather than just let's roll out?
Good reach.
I agree there. I'd stay for 3 because now Shannon, she just might make this double here.
She rolled to
Blank the end and live to play another end. I'm not sure why Rachel did that. You heard Emma say they might hit and flop underneath to be buried true, but it would not have been shot rock.
Rolled out.
They blank. There's only 2 more ends to go.
Oh, for sure. No, I just didn't know.
I looked at it, and if I nosed, she could maybe get the back of the forefoot, and if I miss that run, it's an easy 2 for her.
Okay.
It's not worth it.
Yeah,
There's the answer.
Give her the blank.
Nice and hot stuff.
And with respect to Shannon, the way she's playing, and I'm sure Rachel realizes that too. Nothing's guaranteed here from Shannon Kleibrink.
Right. She feels like she's playing better, and Shannon's struggled a bit.
So there's no double there, and now the force is still on.
That's fine.
She can try across the face.
Your stats just proved that keeping hammers not any bargain.
I don't want to go nose over.
What if
then
she
she can roll out?
What if we tap this?
I like being edge on edge so that the double's a nose.
She's just thrown this spot so many times. I'm wondering if we.
Oh, give her that.
Okay,
Sure.
I don't mind. Okay. Still just a 1. Straight there. Top button.
If we can be edge on edge.
Yeah. What she's been throwing right here more? Or you just like what she's been throwing?
If we can be edge on edge, the double's a nose.
Okay.
She wants to go across the face. You're just jamming.
Okay, so top button?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is spin that gold 14?
Yeah, that's real close. Yeah.
Same that I've been throwing, eh?
Yeah.
Hasn't gotten slower or faster.
Not that I can feel.
We haven't seen it.
Yeah, we haven't thrown it around a while.
Go ahead. Line straight. Go ahead.
What's the hair light?
Top button. Guys.
Always close.
Top button. Go ahead. Line straight. Line straight.
Wait,
top
close.
button.
Real close. It's gonna curl and it'll come down.
Okay. Curling. Line straight.
Yep.
5-6. Top button. Hard line. Take a look.
Yep, gotta go.
Your body.
Real
Take
close.
a look.
Real close.
Oh, no.
Finish it at least?
No. There's good.
Shoot. Okay, come on, girl. Good seat. Yeah.
There's been no question about her draw work.
No, and the communication between the sweepers.
Yeah, that was really nice.
It's impressive.
You're in like less than a quarter.
Same weight. They didn't move at all, so it should be good. Just a little inside.
Let's make it. Right up.
A little wide on her last in turn, just popped it a bit to really tighten the ice up here.
Final stone and facing 2.
Yeah.
Shannon Kleibrink. Oh, Lisa Amy didn't waste time, did she? And she's going to run it by. Struggles continue for Shannon Kleibrink, giving up a steal of 1 more. 6, 7, 8, all steals. Monday afternoon on this holiday Monday. Let's continue with our updates. And right now it is Manitoba that is sitting the 1. That's what's facing Newfoundland and Labrador's Stacey Curtis.
She's trying to play a little soft shot here. Went around on her first. Michelle followed her and is shot. So she's trying to graze it over enough to bring her currently second shot into play and to count 2.
Opened with 2 straight wins. Lost last night and chip it and hold it and will not. And so that will be a steal, another steal. 7-5. Manitoba leads there, trying to win 4 in a row. Over to sheet A here at the Meridian Center. And 1 At the back 4.
Yeah.
Thank you. PC is sitting 1.
Well, Carey was facing 3 on her first. They called a timeout. John Epping suggested a tough double. Carey not only called it, but played it and made it. And so Marla came down, capped it off. This forces the wide draw. It does need the 4-foot.
They come in with a record of 2-1 against so far winless British Columbia. This is a huge carry. This is a big carry. Drag that enough. Look at that rushing. To pick up the point and extend their lead to 2. Hope you're enjoying your day. If you should have it off somewhere in the country, family day, or one of the other provincial holidays. Bit of a midwinter break. We're getting a midwinter break here in southern Ontario. Temperatures into the double digits, feeling more like spring. Ontario with 3 straight singles, steal of singles, and they lead at 6-3 as we go to 9. And it is once again Alberta and Shannon Kleibrink with Last Rock. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Shannon popped that first double with the intern, popped it wide, maybe threw it a little heavier than she wanted to. Then she over adjusted, tightened the ice up as much as she possibly could, and then you've got that in your head, don't you? You protect. I've just threw the last one wide, but once you tighten the ice up, you really have to throw the second one wide.
It's really parking that last shot and just throwing it clean.
Similar to last time, Dolly?
Yeah. You got it.
Little light.
Stay with it. Line's good. Yeah,
3-4.
Yeah, line. Room. Hard. Room. Hard. Right to here. Hard, guys. Hard, Lise.
Go, go, go.
Hard, hard.
Go, go, go.
So it's pretty much the same mirror of last end with the corner, the come around,
Good.
and the kind of the staggered guards.
Straight through. Yeah. No, no. Nice throw. Just straightening them.
Look at this one going back and forth. Prince Edward Island has come back with 3 in the 8th. And so they're tied with Quebec going to 9, and Quebec of Belil has the last rock there. 1-2 Quebec against so far winless 0-3 PEI.
Elliot's curling. Just clean.
Halfway.
Got a curl at the end. Lisa in. Lisa, your rock. Just clean. Little bit. Whoa. Little bit, Lisa. Yep. Yep. Little bit. Clean. Whoa. Whoa. Clean. Not whoa. Too deep. Whoa. 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 Ooh, it's sliding. Nice. Good.
3 up makes such a difference, Cheryl, doesn't it? Especially with a team like Homan. They're just going to pick one off at a time.
Here comes up a hair, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because Homan's okay with giving up a deuce here.
One of the best hitting teams in the world. Starts with the mechanics and the balance, but watch the rotation here. Not only is this going to come right at Rachel with a lot of speed, but big rotation.
Clean.
So that gear effect, when this red one hits, it'll spin even more. It'll roll forever.
Nice throw. Thanks. One more.
One too many steals, I think, for Shannon.
And just an execution by both teams.
Halfway's
So
good, Lee.
Rachel had made some shots to put some pressure on Shannon. And I mean, that was a great come around draw Rachel made on the last end to force Shannon to the double.
Look at this Alberta team, though. You know, they're not, even if they drop this game, they've they beat Newfoundland, and it was only loss Newfoundland's had at this point in time. They beat Northern Ontario, one of their favorites or co-favorites. It was only loss Northern Ontario had to Alberta, so they did lose to Quebec, but Quebec's a good team too. So
Totally digging.
we've got Homan out of the way. They've got a little bit more relaxed schedule the rest of the route.
Fired out. Yeah. Okay. Looks good. Clean. Whoa, 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 off. Slide him off the hair. Nice stroke. Good Em. Calm down. Good Em. How's it going? Okay. Felt better on that one. You like it round to here? Pardon? Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
This is the same shot Lisa had last end come around, and she came up light, and that's how that end ended up
13.5.
Okay.
going away on Shannon. So she can throw this back 8 foot. It's all really about weight.
Any particular reason why you would go with one turn as compared to the other? I know they're staggered, but I'm just wondering if there's an easier way there.
I think you get there either way.
Okay.
In this particular situation,
Line will be good.
it's the one you feel the best with, and
Wide
you
open
might
right now.
refer to your brushers on this one because they're the ones that have to get it there.
Hard, guys.
Thiessen and Wilkes.
Hard.
Just beside it,
Yeah,
or
it's
where
just
do you
beside
want
it. Yeah, right there would be okay.
Okay.
Just not
Okay.
enough. Got out so wide, eh? And then a little light.
14.4.
Okay, Lisa.
Just don't want to kick this too, like, low, you know? I don't know that it's there. It's going sideways. It's going to miss it.
Yeah, you'd have to take this one first, which isn't horrible anyway. If you hit that as thin as you can.
But is it worth losing it?
We won't lose. If we hit this one first, we won't lose it. And if you just hit this one, you won't lose it either.
I mean, to lose this 7, is it worth it?
It's up
You know
to
what I
you.
mean?
What do you think?
Just wish it was a hair higher.
Yeah, I know. I think it's there
If we nose it, it's not good either.
Yeah,
I think we gotta move it
You know
anyways.
what? If we just hit this over a little, it's pretty good. Just make this straight instead of
Angle.
But then she's gonna play the double off of this rock here. I think we blast anyway, Rach. Like we don't wanna.
So you want to get that 7, try and kick it?
Yeah.
Worth it?
Yep. And even if you hit this one just first and hit it over, like maybe.
So we want to kiss it.
Yep.
Just, I'm worried about. I think we still want to hit this 6 first, like
Okay.
just.
Okay.
Because then we can push it. I think if we hit this, it might go by.
Yeah.
Right there with Peel.
Okay. So
Should
try to
run
hit.
right there.
Yep.
Pretty much just missed the 7.
Yep.
This is one of the best teams in the entire world with knowing the angles.
Straight. I think so.
Rachel was hoping to hit that yellow one right where I've got it, kick that red one across, but they know or they think the red one's going to go a little high. So now that's what the big discussion was. Do we really want to move that red one? It's not quite capable of making the double. It looks like that red one, and I agree with her, that's going to go
Even if we
on
lose the
top of
7,
that yellow one.
Okay. It's not a great spot for me to.
But even if you
roll
just
to
kick it
anyways.
over a couple
Okay.
feet,
How you
Cheryl,
find
sit the
that?
3.
Straight through.
You might even be able to get the red one over in front of the yellow. I think she's right. It should miss that yellow.
What did she say? Kiss it?
Yes!
Just kiss it over.
Hard!
Well, if they get the red one as thin as possible, they can make it.
Whoa! Hard! Keep going! Hard!
Fuck her up.
Get it. Get it.
Oh, and then underneath.
But you hit the wrong rock first. That's why it went under.
It was there. Kind of exactly where we wanted it. Just miss it, and then maybe. Still a good spot. Hit them both at the same time, which is what I wanted. Nice throw. Yeah.
Just too much of this of her
I
own
don't know.
rock
Yeah.
to try. Made a couple of really good
It's pretty
hits
close to that top.
later in the game.
Great throw.
Still a good spot.
Yeah, she figured it
Better than
out.
having 3
Maybe.
in the
That's
pocket.
that's what
Tops, you're gonna just hit her own bike.
stands out for me. The fact that she saw that.
Kind of weight?
Saw that.
I think it should go
I mean,
pretty good
here's a
near
young
the
lady.
line.
I know
Okay.
Yeah.
we've watched her for so long, but you know she's now 27. But the experience.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Boy, there are people twice her age would never see something
It's
like that.
so true.
Right off. Not moving.
Ooh, boy. Can't roll out here.
Lead, yep. Whoa.
And rolls it over on top.
Nice shot.
That's right angle. Like it's gonna go even if you hit 3/4.
Just not
Hard right
quite
there.
sharp,
Half.
but
I
not
mean,
quite the way Shannon wanted to play it. But then they decided to brush it for
Okay.
whatever reason. If it
Just an inch
stops
outside
here,
it.
Rachel Homan can't possibly
straight
make the
there,
double.
half.
But because it rolled that little extra inch, here we go. Half rock, pretty natural. Probably an out turn. She'll be close.
Go double? Half. Yeah. Okay. And we've got ice for pretty much. That's almost already hitting too much. Yeah.
It's a
Half,
calf.
half makes it. Yeah, I know. I still think we can watch it curl an inch.
Hey.
It is minimum ice.
Half
Period.
rock?
Yeah. Okay.
Early in the game, some of these were a little to her right-hand side, a little bit wide.
Close.
Final stone for Rachel Homan.
Oh.
Courtney Weagle backing off. Miscue line call, 1, and got him both.
Great throw. Good shot. Went straight.
She's gone from a little bit wide early in the game to a little bit perfect.
Really good bounce back from
Like,
the first part of the game with hits.
And then it just went stayed right there.
Yeah.
She's taking one, I'm guessing.
Decision time here. You're down by 3. Would you even consider taking one here, or do you want to take that last rock and look to get 3?
You could take one. Teams would talk about it just because you have control of throwing the first stones in the center guards. But you're in tough.
I like
either
it. I like it a lot, Cheryl. First of all, keeping hammer doesn't work, but there's a good chance Rachel Homan will be facing 3 if you take your 1.
Right to it. Oh, and that's what they'll do. They'll take that 1. So Ontario has the lead. They'll also have that last drop coming home. An update for you before we get back to our featured game. Ontario and Alberta checking in on Newfoundland and Labrador against Manitoba. And Manitoba, Michelle Englot, looks like she's sitting 2. Final stone on the way for Newfoundland and Labrador, Stacey Curtis.
Well, Stacey tried a big up-weight double on her first and just grazed the stone over. That's why Manitoba's lying 2. Michelle Englot short on the opportunity to lie 3. So she needs 8 foot.
Wow. Not a lick.
It's trying to.
Yeah, well, it's trying. Better try harder. Look at that go. And another steal. Unbelievable. The amount of steals we've seen today. So Manitoba leads it by 3. Coming home as we welcome you back. Alberta taking the, getting that 1, giving up last rock. Now, as Cheryl and Russ have said, a chance to put their stones in position out in the free guard zone. They trail by 2, Ontario with last rock. Really, really good teaching point here. Lisa Weagle's tick was kind of made but didn't roll very far. Shannon, being the veteran that she is, tried to guard the red one. The reason for it is Rachel can hit it. Even though it's in the free guard zone, it's her rock, she can hit it, which is what she'd like to do with a 2-point lead and hammer. The guard over curled, so the best way to get rid of that red one is to hammer the yellow one into it.
The yellow doesn't leave town. Yeah.
As long as the yellow doesn't go.
Right, that's the secret. But because of that nice angle, it's your typical half rock hit and roll out. It should stay.
No. Never. We gotta hit it first. Curl. Good.
Let's go, Elise. Get the job done.
And then there you go. And both the Alberta stones are in that free guard zone, can't be removed. So that's, although one of them still just off center line.
Same way as last time.
You see this over and over again, where if Kleibrink plays a really good end and Homan doesn't make some type of double, Rachel will be looking at 3 yellow rocks in the rings at the end of this end.
Tight.
Go, you can't hurt it.
Yep.
Oh, it's not bad.
Hard line. Room.
Line's good.
Top 8. Good. Lots of room. Not busting hard. You're good. Right to the fort. Over curling. Gonna over curl.
No, you're good.
Whoa, whoa,
Right,
let
you're
it
fine.
sit.
Sorry, Allie.
Stop, Sarah. The girl.
Didn't want me to sweep anymore.
Sarah Wilkes. Shot rock, top 4.
Girls, big going this way.
Yeah, it should be pretty straight.
Right through. Yep, really hard. Hard for the roll, Em. Hard. Gotta go. Hard, hard, hard.
That went.
Yeah. That was scary.
Good, Joe.
Great sweep.
British Columbia, the Territories, as they play in 9. And shot stone. Yellow at the back, right? Back button?
That is correct. Carrie tried a really tough double on her final stone and hit it a little bit too thick, but did get that roll under. And so for Marla, just spent a lot of time trying to chart out where she needs to put the broom to throw the top weight to bring the other stone into play for 2.
And 2 would tie it with the team from the Territories.
Whoa! Here it comes. Yep, yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yep,
Good.
yep. Tickle it in. Yep. All the way. All the way.
That little tickle will result in a couple. So they're tied at 9. And Carrie Galusha will have last rock coming home.
First one to 10.
Yeah.
Seems that way, doesn't it?
Whoa, whoa.
In all the games. Wow.
It's real close. Nice throw.
Oh, caught them both.
Oh, look at that.
It's good, Joe.
This is a problem with that Alberta has with Homan, because the one team out of all these teams coming into this event that gives up the least amount of steals is Homan. They're pretty much one stolen end every 2 games, so you're in tough when you're trying to steal against them, and this is why.
On that double I talked about, you know, if she only gets one of them, you go around that corner, they peel that, you sit 3, but that's not going to happen now. So.
Can you clean it? Where? Tight. Okay. Needs to curl at the end, maybe. Tight. No, just clean. You're good. A little bit, Allie. Yep.
Gotta go a bit.
You can go a bit. Whoa, clean.
Hard.
You're good. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Okay,
whoa,
whoa.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Sliding.
Whoa.
Good. Okay. It's so strong. Okay. Yeah, just through. There's a lot of jerk. Take your time. Take your time.
Even that kind of thing, as simple as it is, Russ, that she would say to Damon, just take your time.
Yeah.
You know, we're up and in control of this game. Just relax. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
All right, Joel, hold it there.
We have 4 dedicated athletes that are incredible at what they do, and they always have been for years and years and years. But you think back to Earl Morris's coaching, and you know Adam Kingsbury's helping out now, and I have to give the coaching a ton of credit with this young team.
One more.
And you know, I was thinking it before you said it. I would think that Earl Morris, all that time he invested in them, he must be as proud as anyone.
For sure.
He may not be with his team anymore, and they may have had some disagreements along the way. He has to be very proud of the way they've matured.
Incredible.
Cheryl.
Yeah, no question.
Isn't, you know, and sometimes you outgrow coaches, and they took everything they could from Earl, and they've retained 100% of that, and then now they're looking at different coaching techniques.
Tries to do something to jingle the back one and might get a mistake.
Yeah.
But if she makes it,
yeah, I'd like to make her look at 2 on her last, right?
We can. She's gonna nose though and stay in the, like I'm gonna have to roll it there. She won't
She's gonna
peel that out.
And then we're gonna go over there.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna nose that.
Right.
And then we're gonna try something over there and hope for a miss.
Yeah, but that's gonna be shot.
I think we guard.
I think we guard until you're last.
Guard until you're last and then hit the back one.
Yeah.
Make her look at 2.
Make her look at 2.
Oh,
Throw against.
Yeah. Right?
Well,
I was thinking we need to make her look at 2 frozen on
Just
that.
call a timeout.
Yeah,
We
Shannon's
already
absolutely correct here.
Let's see what Heather thinks.
Making her look at 2 is nothing.
No.
that's like start the car, you're leaving.
That's what we're gonna do. I think if that's the case, then we take a chance and freeze now. No.
Let's move up.
Yeah.
So let's see what Heather thinks. Heather Nedowin Two-time
freeze
Canadian
now,
champion.
or one more guard, and then I don't know what. Like, hope she rolls out on that, and we freeze twice.
Yeah, I like one more guard.
Yeah. So then we freeze, and she noses, and I hit and roll in front of it all.
If she's actually shot. If she's not shot, you have a second freeze.
Yeah, she has to nose it.
I like this. To me, if we're not absolutely nutting it perfect, well, it's over because she's going to do that. So let's just throw it out.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know, Cheryl. What do you think? You could freeze
I like the
now.
freeze.
Yeah, I do too. You freeze now. They hit the open one. You freeze again, even if you're not shot rock, just to take a run at it.
I think Shannon kind of leaned to the freeze to start with.
Okay, same thing.
Two's good.
Okay, halfway. You got it. Same thing.
All these steals maybe should be stealing Rachel's slider. The last two.
Oh, Russ.
If your best chance.
Halfway.
Turn around, the brush is gone.
That's right.
Let's wait. There goes. Ellie in. Yep, you gotta go. Hard. Easy. Hard, you gotta go. Hard.
Get it off center.
Please, Amy.
Hard.
Go.
You're good.
Whoa. Okay, that's good. Good.
Problem with this now is this: you make this go away. No matter what Shannon does with her next one, there's a wide open hit.
Right.
Good shot. Beautiful.
Even if you roll a foot here, you're pretty good.
Clean.
Looks like her normal release.
Emma Miskew.
Beauty. Nice shot. That looked like a good throw. Great throw, Em. Thanks.
And then she just hits the open.
The only point is to steal.
Nice throw. Thanks.
Much different than your first one.
Yes. Like, we freeze here.
Yeah, we freeze here.
She'll
She's
hit
hitting
there.
that.
And we hit and roll in front. At least there's a chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, she threw 13-6 and it was back 4. Same thing.
Yeah.
Very impressed with Dave Merklinger's ice surface. It's not this
Freeze
type
right
of
on
shot.
there.
There's so
We're
many
getting
events we go to
13.5.
that right
much,
now,
yeah.
Same as
in
you
10
threw.
after 2 practices, this
For
gets
your
really
draw.
slow down that path.
There.
Yeah.
I haven't really seen any
Should be good.
huge change in speed.
You got it.
Ellie, a bit for line.
Line's fine.
Okay, weight's a little down.
Line's real good.
Skip Stones here in
I
10.
think we gotta go.
Shannon Kleibrink.
Hard, Ellie. Hard. It's light. It's light.
It's
Top
very
8.
light.
There. Top 8. Whoa. Whoa.
Just gotta get them beside each other is the best you can do.
And they are.
Nicely done.
Really good heads up by Sarah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. 14-6. Here, H. Heel, right on the inside of it. Okay. How are you throwing this?
Straight through.
Okay. Here, H.
Rachel Homan at her first.
Yep. Yep.
Gotta go, Lee.
Hard, Lee.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Look at that.
Okay, very
Now
good.
she'll sit one.
Good. Perfect. Good. Let's hit that open one.
Smoke it as hard as I can on the nose.
It's hard to get shot.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Just hit that open one anyway.
It's incredible. I'm not sure they can get sit to here. You'd have to whip it, Cheryl.
I think throw as much weight as you can and try and spring it.
Yeah, because the double's easy, but you're rolling out.
Rachel rolled to a perfect spot.
Okay, what kind of weight?
You gotta spring it pretty good. It's gotta be less ice. Yeah.
Like peel weight.
Okay, guys. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now they'll back right off. Has been that kind of day for Shannon Kleibrink, as she needs to sit 2.
Game,
And will not. And so it'll go into the book as a win for Ontario and make it 4 in a row. Make the final. Ontario wins at 6-4. 4 straight wins. Alberta now at 2-2.
The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Scotties Sponge Towels, Purex, and Cashmere. Proud sponsors of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for over 35 years. The 2017 Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Ford of Canada, proud partner with Curling Canada for 22 years. By Home Hardware, homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice. And by Tim Hortons, official coffee of Curling Canada.
Niagara Falls not far away, and not a great game for Alberta, particularly Shannon Kleibrink, just at 63%. And look at those steals in 6, 7, and 8. They are the difference. 6-4 is your final, as Rachel Homan curls 82%. 4 straight wins for Ontario. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. So let's go the other side of the Meridian Centre. Sheet A, British Columbia against the Northwest Territories in a 9-9 tie. And in the 10th, it is the team from Yellowknife, skipped by Kerry Galusha, that does have the last rock playing the Yellowstones. It would appear that it is the Yellowstone that is the shot rock, that at the back of the button.
Okay.
That red one out front was supposed to be a guard for Marla and Team BC, and it just undercurled.
Kathy?
And that is very much, Russ, what BC has been playing. They have continued to throw a guard in front, and Kerry Galusha and her team have continued to peel it. But this is the first time that they actually have a path to that second shot stone that obviously was going to be tapped up on Marla's first.
I think we make the play on this now. If I can just like graze our back and move it, but try to keep it around. Normal.
That would be the best of all worlds if you could just
Well, no, I want us to
hit enough of this to tap the yellow a fraction, sit 2.
by any means.
Stay on top of that tee line. Last thing you want to do is roll away from that tee line.
Yeah. We either nose it and get rid of both, or we just hair it off nose and just shoot our back. I think so. What do you think? Yeah, all your guys
Dead on even, Cheryl. Just kill everything. And then when BC has to make a roll, and you've got the whole 4-foot.
No, 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 no. Close.
Kerry Galusha,
No.
her first.
Whoa. No, never. Curl. Curl, 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 curl.
Oof. Ho, ho, ho. Wow. Now you've created a little bit of a pocket.
I don't know if that's bad or good.
You still have to tap it back a little bit or corner freeze it to be shot rock.
What degrees are? Do we need to just do a little bump on it, or do we just lock it right on?
Now, what do you
Line's
think,
pretty
Coach?
key, right?
Yeah. So yeah, we don't. If we're locking it right on, we make sure we can't actually move it. We want to still create that crotch in there, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think locking it right on, just an inch inside center is about the right spot, right?
High side, you're saying, or what are you saying? An inch
to be inside this side, right? If we put anything on the high side, she can rip it out.
Let's quickly go over and check in on Newfoundland Labrador against Manitoba. Got to score 3 if you're, oh boy, how do you bring those stones, those red stones, into play?
It's so very flat. Michelle Englot made a really good shot in her final one to draw to the back. And so she is trying to play the flat double because she needs to.
Stacey Curtis. And gets nothing.
Good game.
10-5 is your final.
Good game.
And Michelle Englot will remain undefeated. That's 4 straight wins.
Good game. Good luck.
And now Newfoundland Labrador has dropped 2 in a row to go to 2-2. Meanwhile, discussion is over. Marla Mallett chatting with their coach, Jerry Richard, of course, the '94 Canadian world champion with Rick Folk, and all those years coaching Kelly Scott.
I think you have to move this, don't you, Russ? To get shot and not leave her an easy pick?
Yeah, probably, because you get high side freeze, but then it looks like it's wide open because the guard's not that good, so then you just blast it. So yeah, you move it just dead on, move it an inch or two.
Yeah, get to the nose.
Jerry's point was by moving it, then there won't be a pocket. But I'm with you. To be shot rock, you have to be so high side on it.
It's wide open.
Leave a nose hit.
Needs to be shot stone. We're tied at 9.
Tight. Yep. Where? Rim.
Final stone for British Columbia. Marla Mallett. As we also check in on this game between Quebec and Prince Edward Island. And right now it is the Islanders who are sitting the shot rock top 4. Final stone coming from Eve Belil.
Robin McPhee just made a great double to remove the shot stones in the forefoot, and so she needs to navigate that hole between the two, but she also needs great draw weight, needs forefoot.
Trish!
Swept it early. It's going to get some curl here.
Through
Go
the
for weight if you
hole,
have to. Your line's good. Just for weight now. Just for weight.
Just for weight to the backing.
Go break, go break, go break.
Goodness. And the rub. And it will sit for the win.
Woof.
8-7 is your final, and so Quebec has now won 2 in a row after dropping their first couple, and Prince Edward Island still looking for win number 1. That's 4 losses in a row.
Yeah, but it's right off center, so it should go.
Half buried here.
Normal.
Pretty
Let's make it.
precise.
Yeah.
Marla didn't want to quite tap it this far. She wanted to leave it in the way behind, but they had to go on it for line.
Yep. Yep.
Northwest Territories.
Yep.
Kerry Galusha trying to go to 3 and 1. Got to get it by the guard. Push it out. And score 3. This team that came through the qualifying round wins it 12-9 and now improved their record to 3-1. And BC and Marla Mallett drop a 4th in a row. John Epping, coach Shona Barber, their alternate. They just squeaked the guard and picked up the win. So at the top of the table, we still have Ontario and Manitoba undefeated. The Territories going to 3-1. And then at the bottom, we still have 3 teams looking for their first wins. Saskatchewan, British Columbia, and Prince Edward Island. Michelle Englot will try and make it 5 straight tonight. Manitoba on the ice against last year's runner-up, Krista McCarville of Northern Ontario, when we join you at 7:30 Eastern Time on TSN 1, 3, 4, and 5. It's been a day where the Steels have been the king. Two-time champion Rachel Homan picks up the win. Manitoba remains undefeated until we talk with you again at 7:30 Eastern Time. Thank you for joining us. The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.